Hello there.
Oh, that was a pretty good impression.
Don't mute it.
Why, thank you.
Hello? Hello?
Hello. I guess we're starting
Oh, so
early.
is my mic working this time?
Yes, your mic is actually working this time.
Oh my god, Nagoda can participate.
Let's celebrate in victory.
He's not being consumed
Alright.
by nanometal anymore.
Wow!
Oh, oh no.
Go back.
GBR, you said it and then it happened.
Well, it looks like this KWCC might be the first ASMR edition. Yeah, I guess. So, my food hasn't
Why,
come
are
back
you eating?
yet. No, I'm not eating, but my food is coming. So you know, friggin' yeah. So yeah, it's on its way. There we go.
Soon he shall be eating.
Yes. And then I'll go.
Oh no, that's so cursed. It's not even that like if you were eating, that would excuse it, but like when you're mimicking it, it's so much worse.
Yeah.
It's so cringe. Why would you do this? You posted cringe, bro. I'm gonna have to send you to the police.
No, you don't. The police is on my side. Oh no, that's good.
Shit, you're white.
That could be taken so many ways.
Yeah.
That could be taken in a way I don't want it to be taken in. All
Yeah.
right, given everything that's going on.
Be glad
Too
Alex
late.
isn't here
I already
right now.
made the joke.
You've doomed us all.
I have. Good luck, my boys.
To quote Shang Tsung, "Stop before you doom us all."
Alright, so I'm gonna give like maybe 10 minutes to see who else joins. Even I'm sure we could probably go ahead with the few we have. Us, the survivors.
This is the KWCE Thanos Snap Edition. As you can see, half of the roster has been deleted.
I don't know what version you're looking at. You must be in like a separate pocket dimension or something.
I'm the Ant-Man.
Okay, that explains everything.
Still waiting for the KWCE where someone actually gets the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Godzilla gets the Infinity Gauntlet.
I wish I were smart. Snap.
Oh no. Godzilla says it's time for punishment, you know. Divine retribution this is.
So Greyshot may or may not participate. He is getting a haircut right now, anywhere from between 2:30 and 2:30.
He'll be an hour late like usual.
Basically.
Remember when he didn't participate in the last few?
Then everything went wrong.
Yes, let the chaos flow.
That's what Alex says. Let the chaos flow. I have a feeling it'll be more tame this time. 30 minutes later, it's just madness.
Well, we have more
Yeah.
to focus on this time.
Yeah, well, yeah, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have like 7 things to cover this time, so it's like, cool, boy.
Usually
we
the
have a
ones that were like there's nothing to cover are when they go crazy.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Can we have a bonus episode where it's just Harley ranting?
Maybe.
Yes. That's the perfect blooper reel. You can't change my mind.
Harley's 5 million rants. Man, I would have to go through like every single previous video and just find all the Harley highlight reels. Oh gosh. I remember one from the Pokemon KaijuX plays Pokemon Pure Silver. Friggin'. Oh gosh. Part 6. It was an hour long because I didn't feel like dividing the video at the time. I remember like an hour in, Harley and one of my buddies I knew, Paul, friggin' started having a pun war.
Oh no.
That thing went on for so long. It was great.
Oh
Which was better,
no.
that episode or the one where your mic cut out, so it was just Paul talking to himself?
Oh, I can't remember. I can't. I remember it was part 6. It was like over an hour long. Yeah, no, that stuff's great.
By the way, do you guys hear anything on my end? Because I keep seeing my thing flipping green.
No. No, I don't hear or see anything. If it is, it's probably gone. Like
he has no face. He has no ears. He is going to enslave the human race.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not hearing anything on your end, Nagoda. You're fine.
So unless you have that noise suppression crisp thing on, like that sucker works. That sucker friggin' works.
My drawing tablet stopped working.
Uh-oh. No, not your drawing tablet.
To quote Knuckles, oh no.
Oh, Lordy.
I'm already in here. I'm not restarting my computer just for the drawing tablet.
It's fine.
I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna get some water.
Gotcha, man. Yeah, everyone get their water, because it is hot. Friggin'. Oh, boy.
If Alex were here, he would make a Bill Delphine joke. I know it.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, at your expense, naturally.
Yes. I'm 18, so I must be the degenerate.
Yes. You're like one of the youngest ones here.
I am the youngest one here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you are.
Everyone else is in their 20s or over.
Right. And Greyshot somehow... I remember freaking, like, Greyshot saying how he's, like, somehow consistently the oldest member of any group he's in. Somehow.
That's him. Oh, dude, he's the boomer.
He is the boomer, yes.
What's that?
No,
Boomer.
Greyshot just, Oh, yeah, the boomer, yeah. Greyshot always, like, I think one time he told me, he's like, somehow when he joins a group, he's somehow consistently the oldest one in the group chat. Oh, Lord. No, I always get a laugh out of that.
I mean, that's not really hard with this group, at least.
I mean, at least. But very good.
Top 10 anime plot twists. Number 1, Greyshot being a boomer.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, very good, alright. So, how you guys been doing? Doing alright?
Good. Doing good.
I have
So I start working on 2 matches at once, so that's gonna end up terribly, I bet.
Maybe. Maybe. I mean, maybe.
GVR, I'm literally working at 5 matches at the same time. Do not test me.
Yeah, and how's that going for you, man?
Pretty good actually. I'm almost done.
Oh, good for you.
This is good.
I keep having ideas and planning a whole other series and more matches and never actually getting to the writing.
Oh, sounds about right.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Alex, my best friend's here.
You didn't hear me chewing?
No, I heard him.
thought that was
We
the
just tried to
KaijuX.
ignore it.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing not that long ago.
Yeah, I thought that was Andrew.
Anyway, this is the episode where Alex eats lunch while he explains his thoughts on Attack on Titan.
I know, right? Well, that's gonna be a thing. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be going over freaking Attack on Titan after the matches. Oh my gosh, yeah, I am. Oh boy, I'm ready to nerd out. Just gush.
We need to talk about the Kino.
Heck yeah. Right. Yeah, the live action films, right?
Get out now.
I mean, they're in the KWC, therefore they must be Kino.
Remember, Aaron became an
GVR, if you
Aaron
ever
became
say
a
that
Titan.
again, I will grab a shotgun and put it up your ass.
Don't threaten me with a good
Barrel
time.
Yeah, make sure you loop it up first.
No, it has to be unlubed and it has to be covered in gasoline, and then I'll light it on fire.
Oh, so full-on dry docking.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I'll warn you, GBR. It's gonna have an explosive blast at the end.
Bum 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 ba da 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 da.
I don't like this conversation. Let's start a different one.
But yeah, we all know Aaron became the Attack Titan in the movies because the hot MILF got eaten.
Yes.
But the other Titans cocked blocked him, and he got so pissed off.
Yeah.
I wanted pussy, he said before he died.
He truly was simping for her on that day. In the movie's context, anyway. Oh, shoot. But yeah, friggin',
Yep, he was left with blue balls for the rest of the movie.
pretty...
No wonder he
Even
was
in
so
his Titan
violent.
form.
For the
Wait, what was that, Nagoda?
what?
What? Oh, oh, you said hold up. Okay. Alright. So...
I don't know why, but the first thing that popped in my mind when Andrew was talking to Nagoda was, "What the fuck did you say to me, you little shit?" It's the first thing that popped in my mind.
How could you? I would never say that to Nagoda. He's a good boy.
Yeah, okay,
except when he
says
was
the
cursing the whole
racist.
time.
Oh,
Yeah, just because a movie's shitty doesn't mean you could curse Nagoda.
oh my gosh.
I like how every time Nagoda cusses, Alex is just like language. just shutting him down.
Wait, were you seriously like swearing up a storm while watching?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Wow.
That movie is bad.
Bye Bye Jupiter was rough. It changed us.
And I missed the two best scenes.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
We at least got to see Jupiter turn into an egg and fly away.
Yeah, which
And
sounds
Jupiter get
What?
eaten by a shark.
What?
Jupiter, a dolphin. A dolphin
Yeah.
named Jupiter.
Jupiter got eaten by a shark.
Dolphin, Jupiter. Okay.
You had to be
But I
there, man.
thought-
You had to be there.
I
Yeah.
tried being there, and then it was all like, how about I make loud noises go ee throughout the entire fucking playthrough. So I was like, you know what? No, fuck this. I don't want to have a seizure. It's
Coward.
not worth it. Oh, okay, simp.
Memes, check the memes.
Oh, okay. Hold
They can quit simping and get a life.
Oh, that's what the fuck is the iris?
Well, since when I turn on the Xbox,
Please post that in the actual video, Kaiju.
I am. I'm saving it now just so I don't friggin'. Oh gosh, because that's what I need to do is friggin' just actually save these gosh darn things.
Because otherwise we just start laughing with no context.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we always do?
That is true, though. We always seem to laugh without context. So it's like, you know, the people listening to this, it's like, oh, what are these, idiots?
Yeah, for context, everyone, we're on a Discord server, so, like, there's a chat, like, multiple different chats.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Multiple different chats. Yeah, for sure, you know.
And now-
We bust out laughing because someone posted something funny.
Yeah.
And now, a Discord tutorial by GBR. He will walk through every step how to use a Discord. This is for boomers only. Boomers and zoomers know how to use this.
Well,
Yeah, I
apparently a
think they
bunch
can
of
just
people
ask
actually
them.
don't know that there's a KWC Discord.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that
That's a
we've
bro-
been...
Well, now hold on, that was just one person.
Well, that was just one person. But,
Yeah,
you know.
true. But I figured that, like, probably other people also.
It's like, how
Hey,
does
don't blame everyone
cons
for
out
the
with the
actions of
pros.
one man.
That is true. That is very true. Don't. There you go.
Fucking
Sure, you can
GBR.
be in here, but eventually you're going to have to read a horrible fan fiction that'll scar you for life.
For sure. Well, no, there's the specialized reading channel, which is only for select individuals, so.
Exactly.
Staff
People
Scarred
can
for
make
make
life.
up.
have rights.
Exactly.
Because KaijuX says, fuck that equality bullshit.
Oh, great. Here we go. Here we go.
Is this everyone we're getting? Anyone else want to show up?
I was kind of half hoping Birdman would join it because it's the whole reason I'm holding it early. Get him in.
Tag him. Tag him.
Nah, Birdman's just being stupid again.
He's just too busy looking at kaiju girls.
Probably.
He's British. Of course he's stupid.
No, hold on, Bacon. GBR is actually right.
I didn't hear. Oh no, Birdman, you sinner.
Either that or Grandpa. Something happened to Grandpa Bird Zone. Anyway.
Man, Birdman's even more pathetic than Bacon. He's simping for girls who aren't even real.
It's gonna be one of those kind of days, huh?
Yeah.
It's always been one of those kind of days.
It always will be one of those kind of days.
It's one of those kinds of existences.
Yes.
So remember, Bacon, at least you're not simping for fake, just the e-girls.
When someone talks shit about our AOT Kino, we were going to beat you to death. Well, that's another one. That one will, this meme will also make sense in context much later.
Dude, when I saw that, I immediately took the photo and made that meme. It was too perfect.
It's very freaking
Oh, hey.
Alright, let's
Yes, this will make sense to people who pay attention with the next morning reads.
Yes.
When we get to it.
Yes, you will see, and hopefully I have the editing competence to insert it, which I see why it wouldn't.
I thought Alex edited those.
Oh yeah, that's right,
no,
Alex
you're talking
edits
about the
those.
podcast.
So Alex, it's your responsibility now.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
You just need to edit this one.
Yeah. Alright, give me a moment, guys.
Well, I
we are
edited
ready
them
to
all
prepare
because I put our names and music in them.
Alright, yeah. Give me a moment, guys. I'll be right back.
So
that Godzilla set is fucking epic. I watched Gojira on it. Shit was clean.
Well, yeah, it's the best one on the set.
Is it actually?
Yeah, in terms of quality, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, most of them are still pretty good. But it's just like Gojira is really the only one that was able to get the extensive remastering.
Okay.
Which does make sense why they would choose to do that one above all the others.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it's not that. Hold on. Yeah, Gojira was... Criterion did Gojira back in 2012, so they were able to remaster that one. Why Toho let them decide to do that instead of, their usual bitchiness is beyond me. So they used that existing transfer from 2012 into this set. And then Toho only allowed them to do minor restorations to the other films.
Toho. You're both cool and a bunch of bitches.
I wouldn't even say Toho's cool, they're just awful.
They made
Their
cool
creative
stuff.
teams are cool.
Yeah, they gave us the 90s films, I don't know about that.
I mean, Mega Gearus happened.
Their creative teams are cool when the executives aren't breathing down their necks. How about that?
That's the sound of Toho.
Yeah.
Hey,
I hear they also lick their ears.
Probably.
so we have accepted your script, but you need to get rid of Anguirus and Baron for King Ghidorah and Mothra. What? I said do it, you simpleton.
But I made the Kino Gamera trilogy. Fuck off!
Money!
Listen,
We need money!
Listen, you are our slave. You don't get a say. Every era needs the big five, and you will deliver, or your head will be severed.
Would have been interesting to see the Millennium Era without King Ghidorah.
Yeah. Even though GMK Ghidorah was really cool.
Kaiser Ghidorah doesn't count, you simpletons.
By the way, we found a weakness for anime Ghidorah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did.
Basic Adam.
I can't believe that the giant claw is SS tier when it on fucking strength. Like the fuck?
Yeah, because they like I said, they nuked it, but it apparently just did nothing.
He literally has better resistance to atomic radiation than Godzilla. What the fuck?
Like there's a scene where the narrator says that all the weapons we've tried against the giant claw have been worse than useless.
Damn.
Which I assume means that the nuclear bombs did more damage than the giant claw actually did.
Alright, we're gonna nuke this bird. What?
Oh no, I found a pattern.
The perfect pattern.
No, but really though, I found something just funny that I found in the KWCE matches that we have to go over.
Uh-huh.
They both start with City is in chaos.
Oh.
Oh no.
Hello everyone, welcome to the first KWCC ASMR. I am KaijuX, and now I have my food and ready to eat.
Crunch.
What are you ingesting?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I have never had Chick-fil-A.
Oh, it is SS tier fast food.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Kaiju
Absolutely.
It's the best fast food around.
Oh yeah, that's an unironic statement right there.
Mm-hmm.
KaijuX doing the introduction just reminded me. Should I mention that I'm the new KWCE verifier, or...
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't think we covered that in
Go
the KWCE yet, or KWCC yet.
Because
Did
I was
we
made
not?
the verifier right after the last podcast.
Yeah, I think, literally, like day after the recording of the last one, yeah.
No, not day after the recording, right afterwards.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he literally sensed an opportunity, took it, and then I was like, why is your name orange? And then he was all like, he has a white name still, idiot.
Oh, right.
Like, the podcast recording ended, you guys started talking about behind the scenes stuff. I went, should I be here? And then I just got the position.
That's right, yeah, that's right.
And then there's me that's just like, guys, let
I
me
just
in.
had to buy you off.
No, leave.
Aw, that's fucked up, homie. How unhomey of you.
Leave.
I'm surprised no one else is here.
Oh, for now.
It's early.
Yeah, we'll begin this technically properly. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the KWCC. I am your host, KaijuX. With me today, we have Fat Bacon Unicorn, Alex, and Nagoda. And today, we have a new face around here. Well, I wouldn't say new face. I think you were in the last few podcasts. But as a member of the official KWC staff, welcome GVR. Hooray!
Yes.
So, Joe stepped down from his KWCE position because he just wanted to, I believe it was just basically a break from the KWC and just everything with it. So, but, best of luck to him, maybe he'll come back, but GVR is taking the position of KWCE verifier and among other tasks. So he's been a good sport. He's made many contributions, both in writing and with KWCE cards and other KWC and KWCE material. So much appreciated. Glad to have you in the official staff. That happened like literally the night of the last recording.
Glad to be here.
So
Definitely enjoyed this.
And before we start talking about matches, I have to eat first. Otherwise, I will perish.
I thought you were a ghost. When did we revive you?
You don't understand the rules of ghosts, son.
Would have been great if we had a Gals match or a Titan match. Otherwise, us eating would have made a lot more sense.
It really would have. Dig it. Oh well.
But yeah, I'm real glad to be part of the staff. Glad to be part of this community.
Wait, we
Thing.
do have a Titan match, so it works.
Okay,
Yeah.
screw me then. Fine.
Shut the
What do you mean?
fuck
You
up.
never existed.
GBR, you're the newest member of the staff. You get all the shit work.
And then there's me that's not even in the staff. I just get the honorary green.
Yeah. Well, that's because green is for readers.
No, Bacon, you just get the daily ass kicking.
Yeah, you do.
Damn, that's fucked up.
You're the staff whipping boy.
When everyone else is feeling stressed, we go to you.
Wow. Wow.
And then to make you stay, we tell you some things occasionally.
How could this happen to me?
I think that's an
made my
abusive
mistake.
relationship.
We're like, oh no, please don't. Here's some new details. Okay, back to whipping.
Nah, bro. It's not me with Star Wars. It hurts me, but I keep coming back.
But yeah, we do have a Titan match today, finally, after a million years.
Mm-hmm.
After 10,000 years, we're free.
After like a year of him being on the roster, finally he has a match.
Ah, don't you know? People hate the
They
Titans.
won't hate them for long.
Do they?
I think
Yes.
it's indifference mostly, but
Let me tell you something, people. Watch Attack on Titan. I used to not
But
give
no,
a shit,
when they don't
but
use
now I
them.
love the franchise.
mm-hmm.
I think people are indifferent to
Good.
the ones we have on the roster because they're not from the anime.
Yeah.
But hopefully,
Even though
a few
we
matches,
can write them like that. We're allowed
hopefully
to.
a few matches will show people that they're not as
Or,
bad
you
as
know,
the movies
with
are.
recent developments and all that stuff.
And stuff I've been doing kind of like behind the scenes, just trying to make sure everything's all organized and whatnot.
Yes.
So, KaijuX, what'd you get at Chick-fil-A? Bill, I want to hear the good food.
Large fry, three hand-cut chicken strip, and a spicy deluxe with bacon.
Nice.
Bacon?
Yes, bacon. You're in the sandwich.
That's the. Wait a minute. I
It's one of your
can't
other
even use.
clones.
I can't even use the that's illegal card anymore. I'm 18.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, welcome to adulthood, fucker. Now you're gonna be depressed like the rest of us.
I've been depressed like the rest of you.
Yeah, but you'll know real depression like we did.
Yep. You'll
But
see.
Bacon, when are you ever gonna truly unlock your superpowers?
Yeah, how do I not have superpowers already? Like, seems kind of like a ripoff.
You'll
Also-
understand. You'll develop them in time.
Slightly
Oh.
fix that GBR, but just have it say KaijuX eating his Chick-fil-A with bacon inside.
Oh no.
No, don't you know?
I just saw the
Okay.
picture.
KaijuX got nearly died from being burned alive from you. Greyshot cut into your neck. I got badly wounded but escaped thanks to fucking Bigfoot. And then you got eaten by KaijuX and he gained your power.
What the fuck are you talking? Oh wait a minute. I know it.
I know
What the
exactly
fuck?
what he's talking about. Oh my
Yeah,
I know
gosh.
too.
Yep. God damn it. Joe, why aren't you here?
I don't know. By the way, KaijuX, here you go for the video. If Discord will let me drop it in.
Wait for it. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Nice.
Oh, sick.
That-
Cool.
That makes my life like a million times easier.
It's pretty cool.
Weird seeing a banner with a pixelated character and a 3D character, but nothing else you can really do.
That's why we don't use pixelated characters in the KWC.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Imagine how cool that banner would look, though.
Actually, hold up a second. Oh, hey, KaijuX.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that Glenfire is one word?
I was not aware of that. But I figured... Part of me figured it was, but then there are other sources that told me it was separate, and then it was just like... And the card I got had it as 2 words, so like,
Some of them have 2 words, some of them have 1 word.
Okay, so it's optional. Okay.
Ultraman names can be weird sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The wiki has it as 2 words. All the figures and stuff have it as 1 word.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, come to think of it, I haven't had fast food in like several months.
Really?
Good
Yeah,
for you,
mainly
you're
because I
being
don't
healthy.
want to chance it with everything going on.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But if I had a Chick-fil-A in my area, I would definitely chance it.
And then there's me that works at a fast food place.
How's that working out?
Good. Freaking work is either one of 2 things. It's either absolute hell because of rushes, or it's okay and calm and no one comes. And those are the worst shifts.
GBR's the Scout Regiment, the customers of the Titans.
Yeah.
Wait, why am I involved in this?
Oh, I meant bacon.
Yeah, I don't have a job.
Sorry. You all kind of blur together sometimes.
That's just your dementia.
I know.
Yeah, so, anyway.
So we've been in here for 32 minutes. Are we ever going to get to the matches?
I just
Yes,
got
I was
done
about to
eating.
say.
I
No.
literally just got done eating. So, the worst you'll get is me sipping my drink. And speaking of sipping,
You
here's our
sipping your
first...
drink?
Jig blasted.
I go to host the KWC, right?
Speaking of which, we'll go over for our first match of 7. That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. We have 7 different KWC stuff to cover, and let us not delay. This is going to be one heck of a night.
Yeah, even though it's
You
morning.
mean afternoon?
Fair enough. It's going to lead into night, though. That's how long it's going to take.
I have nothing to say, so I'm just going to say your mom.
Of course I'm wrong. So, the first KWC of the night, or whatever, of this session is match 294, Jakiro versus Griffin, written by Connor Clonell and the banner by me. I'll go first by saying this. We got some hard hitters coming up, and this is fantastic. I love this match. Its story element is really strong, and it's like everything feels like it connects nicely, in that everyone. It's weird to say that's like, every the story of it focuses on like the Garoga, just basically the Garoga who have been more or less a shadow of the former selves. They're still hanging out in the galaxy until they find like a mysterious probe that's heading to Earth, and it's like, oh, we'll just send one of our own, have it track it down or combat it, and from there it's like the probe becomes the Griffin. Jakiro fights the Griffin. But what I love about it is that, like, even though like the Garoga underdog element works out incredibly well, because you know that things are not going well for them. I love that angle. That's just like, oh yeah, in the many years of alien invasions on Earth, it's like, nah, Garogas have just been like out in the sidelines, just minding their own business, trying to recoup after like the many losses. It's just, oh man, it's fantastic. This is a wonderful, wonderful match from Birdman that really, like, I think it makes Jakiro a legitimate, credible threat that utilizes some really creative tactics using that magnetism. I never even thought about the idea that's like the Griffin is like partially metal, because it's like, I guess that probe had to go somewhere, didn't it? Now that you think about it.
In the ass.
You're half right. Anyway, this is a...
They didn't lube it, though. It was just dry dock.
This is a great match. I mean, that's the thing. It's the one thing with great matches is like I want you to read it for yourself without like going to spoilers because it's fantastic. I really love this. This is probably going to rank at least top 10 for me. But there are a lot of really good ones coming out within like leading up to 300. It's going to be crazy. It is.
Oh yeah, we really do have a lot of good ones coming up.
Oh yeah. So it's like
this is.
So I might
consecutively, this is probably the best it's been so far.
Oh, right. So, yeah, for the sake of its story, I would recommend just go read it. Oh gosh, so much to enjoy. Great story, fantastic fight. Like, it uses these monsters in ways I would have never thought. But it makes sense. It still feels true to the respective characters. So, yeah, this is a great fight. Yeah, Birdman, fantastic job, dude. Fantastic job. So we'll go down from like top to bottom from here. Bacon, what'd you think of it?
Pure unadulterated Kino. I love this match a lot. It's a great introduction for Griffin for his first match. The banner looks really good. I like the combat. I like the Gargos in it. It's just overall a really solid, good match. And I look forward to more.
So, GVR, what'd you think of it?
I thought it was an excellent match and an excellent debut for the Griffin. It showed off how to use the Griffin perfectly and was just a very well done usage of Jakiro as well. Loved the plot with the Garoga. Made them feel threatening without... It made them feel threatening while staying true to their character. Which is impressive. Because they're really not that threatening.
They're like the Urkins.
But yes, just overall very incredibly well done fight. Birdman knows how to write with monsters of the week, like Jakiro, and make them actually impressive and threatening. The banner is also very good. Even if Jakiro isn't quite the best looking, but that's just because of how Zone Fighter is a super old series, so TV noise and all that.
Right. I tried to clean it up as much as possible, and that's where it may just kind of falter. Just because I did try to clean it up super good, because it was a lot more like TV noisy before. So I just tried to clean it up to the best of my ability. I know it makes it look a little bit off the beaten path, but I think it's functional at least. So
it just sort of looks odd compared to Griffin, which is a very much more clean. But no, still a very good job with the banner. Yeah, this was definitely one of the best matches of the year so far.
Oh boy. Yeah, but we just got some really strong competition going on. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like I said, it's a Birdman match, so, you know, it's got incredibly well done writing and characterization, fighting.
Yeah. So Alex, what'd you think of it? 294.
I really liked it. I really liked how Birdman made the Garogas competent, while also making them basically this race fallen from grace. How they're basically disgraced, and it slowly works up to them becoming a superpower, or at least forming the basis of one again. Also, Jikudo was awesome, and I love their fight. I fully expected Griffin to win, but it was a nice surprise to see Jikudo win.
Yeah, freaking.
And yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, freaking just. That stuff's strong. That stuff is strong. Oh man.
I love the way Jakiro won.
Yeah, that was that part where Jakiro's victory is the realization of the nature of the Griffin, and that's like, yeah, that makes sense. It bizarrely makes sense given the way the Griffin is sort of established in the match. That's like, oh, and it also makes sense regarding like the original, even like the original script for Griffin from G94. Like, I was like, oh yeah, that would absolutely explain why this creature is able to operate the way it can. So it's I would say it's a fantastic, like, like an interpretation and way to sort of write the Griffin. If you're ever wondering, it's like, oh, how does this work? How does that work? It's like, oh, okay. It's like an
That's what I feel a debut. Oh,
no, go ahead. Go ahead, man.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's what a debut match should do. It should show how to write a monster.
Yeah.
And how to use them.
Right. That's what I like. Sure, not all of them have been perfect, but that's what I usually try to go for. It's like, debut monster. Like, how do you write them? Not just a regular KWC match. Which, I'll have a little bit to say with that when it comes to one of the more recent KWCs, but nevertheless, yeah, no, this is bloody beautiful, as they would say. I'm not sure if that is Australian or British. It might be both.
I'm pretty sure it's British, which makes sense given the author.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said that. So, nevertheless, and yeah, I think Nagoda said skip past him for now because he's going to be off for a little bit. So we'll circle back around to him as we are there any additional thoughts maybe that you guys want to go over or what have you?
I didn't know Jakiro could absorb any missile, not just zone fighters.
Right. I'm sure the show was just meant to be like zone fighters, but obviously Jakiro within the match, it's like there's a point where Jakiro like pulls in like a
Moab
friggin' bomb, the Shin Godzilla bombs that like blow his back out. Yeah, he uses those against the Griffin by pulling them in and just fire.
The anti-meteor missile might technology.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's makes sense. It's still a magnet, so that makes perfect. I think that makes sense, and I don't mind. I don't mind the ability to just suck up any, as long as it's a missile. I think that's our only real rule of thumb. It's like if it's a missile, he can bounce it back.
So Mechagodzilla Showa would be screwed.
If you were fighting against him, yes.
Yes.
Potentially. So
it's also a fun thing to use with Zone Fighter as well.
Right. Like
They
Zone
both
Fighter
have that technology now.
Right. And then Zone Fighter has a very similar ability, which I can imagine could probably have similar principles now that I think about it.
Well, because isn't that literally like him with parts of Jakiro attached to his wrists?
Something like that. It's literally missiles to bounce back missiles. Or something like that. It's crazy. It's like, yeah, it's literally meant to counter Jakiro's counter. That's what it is. It's a counter.
And soon there'll be a counter.
Yeah, that's just the conflict they're gonna have to do. So.
Well, that's super Jakiro.
Yes, Hyper Jakiro, Mega Jakiro. But Nagoda, now that you're back, what'd you think of 294? What'd you like about it? Blah blah.
Garogas aren't stupid for once. Well, mostly they aren't. They actually do something. They actually managed to kill something for once, which is actually good, other than Peaceland. The Griffin was fun seeing. It was fun seeing how the Griffin is actually used, like all the regeneration, how it functions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the banner looks really nice. The Jakiro used in there looks pretty good. Those images, getting them, it's so annoying getting rid of the noise for them.
Oh yeah, yep. You can only it's the best you can do with what you got until a 3D model is commissioned.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I liked how the Griffin was trying to like go for like fatal points on Jakiro, but since he's a robot, none of them work.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said earlier, the use of the anti-missile technology to bring in those bunker busters.
Yeah, freaking. Yeah, gosh dang, this one's just too much fun. I really, yeah, this one's far too much fun. When you leave it, like, yeah, especially when you take Monster of the Week and buffing it up to something more intimidating while still remaining true to form. It's like, yeah, you've done something really good.
Yeah, Zone Fighter did get like Jakiro parts implanted into him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. But yeah, freaking, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, this particular match, fantastic. Easily contender for best KWC, or at least one of the contenders. We'll have to see. And I think, is there anything else you guys want to say, or you think we can move on to the next one safely?
Groga's too out of character. I hate this match.
Shaven Greyshot,
Hey.
You're here.
Hey,
I
there he is.
heard Abject Dislike by GVJ, and I was like, this is my moment of entry.
That's what she said.
You picked the best
Man.
time to join, man.
Man, that's how you know Greyshot's not my friend, because he doesn't call me Alex.
Nope.
We're almost 50 minutes in.
Damn.
Don't worry though, because about 40 of those minutes were just
Listen.
us talking about KaijuX eating.
Listen, I just want to let you know, I make sure to call all my friends by their first name. Right, KaijuX?
Right.
Damn.
This is why the uprising's gonna happen.
Is that right, Greyshot?
Exactly.
Damn.
You're just permanently Greyshot to me, even if there are two of you.
Yes. Which
Or
I
as
do
Big Kid
apologize.
calls him Grey shit.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait for people to start being like, is the KWCC undergoing drama?
Yeah.
What do you mean? It's always been.
This is Drama Alert with your host, Keemstar.
Why did Joe leave?
What's the
Yeah,
conspiracy?
The answer might surprise you. But no, apologies. How far are you guys into this
We
thing?
literally just started on like the first, or not just, we almost just finished up the most recent KWC 294. We're on 294.
Yeah, we just got done talking about 294.
Yes, so Greyshot, what are your thoughts on 294?
I thought this was a very well descripted a match with a lot of good detail to it. I wasn't so much a fan of the monsters. Like I'll be honest.
To be honest.
Oh, great.
Okay. From my note, Jakiro is not one of my favorite monsters, but I thought he was well executed in this. And then the Griffin, I thought the regeneration aspects, especially, were one of my favorite parts. And how he was like played up in the background. But no, yeah, solid, really good match by Connor of the Now.
Right.
No arguments here, and a good introduction for the Griffin.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, like again, one of Connor / Birdman's abilities is to take this almost one-off Jakiro, because Jakiro appears in more than one episode, but what's pretty much a one-off monster and make it interesting. That's one of his great skills with his writing technique, while still maintaining true to form.
Yeah, and the Garoga like subplot in the background, like how they were like on the edge, like the whole description of their aspect of why they send Jakiro and like Act of Defiance. I thought it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I am kind of interested though to see. I mean, spoiler: there's going to be a visitor in the next match.
But
Who knows what that could infer? But yeah. And it's the best equivalent I can have is Zandora. I think that's a good analogy for this match. Like I enjoyed this match, but I'm kind of excited to see what happens next.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
No, it wasn't Zandora. It Who's Zandola, don't you know?
You're right. Apologies. I was so wrong. That the
Greyshot's
letters.
not- The council will now decide your fate.
Dig blast it. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah. Oh, now that we have Greyshot's thoughts, we can now safely and magically transfer over to the next KWC. Ooh boy. Here we go. Here we go.
Shouldn't we go with the animated next?
Wait, what?
Mammoth Man.
What?
Oh no, you're right. The animated's after this.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I have everything listed in chronological order. It's fine.
You're right.
Yeah. So, yeah, $2.95.
Mammoth go burr.
Yeah.
Oh, yes!
Yeah, can you reshare that meme so I could put it up? Because I think that was something you made, Bacon.
No, it was Joe who then made it.
Oh, Joe. Yeah, that's right. Hold on. It should not. Yeah, it was. Yeah, hold on a second. I think I can find it.
No editing. The whole thing must go as planned. There it is.
No editing, only censorship.
Okay, there it is. There it is.
That's right.
Yeah, that one's golden. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's gonna be in the video. But Bacon, most of the KWCCs are no editing. You see the problems with that.
No, because it's funny.
Oh, Greyshot wouldn't actually get the joke because he wasn't here when we were
No, he
sharing
wasn't.
that.
But
The people freaking out over Behemoth's
How dare
conclusion.
you?
yeah,
How dare you?
something
Wait,
Birdman shared for
Man,
the
if
TK
only
Hub books.
Greyshot checked the server more often.
What were people freaking out over?
No,
Sorry.
it was the TK Hugbox server. Like, Birdman was a part of it and shared a couple comments about people freaking out over Bemular, Bemular Behemoth, mostly Behemoth. So, and then freaking Joe made this glorious meme. It's
Based on Behemoth's size alone, like okay. In regards to if you were to go, if someone asked me what's a scale for Behemoth and Bemular, I would say Behemoth, in regards to a power scaling, would probably be a B- or a B, just based on physicality alone, based on its size and the intimidation factor it had in the movie.
Yep. He is a large lad.
For Bemular, I'd give
pretty.
it a C or a C+. He's your average monster with a heat beam.
I feel like you're giving Bemular too much credit.
Yeah, you really are.
Should we just
Okay, if you want to be
retire
honest, I watched the episode.
Honest.
Okay, the episode where he fights Ultraman, I swear it was just he just kept hitting his head constantly at Ultraman. It's just stuff, headbutt, and it's a combo breaker.
Yeah, Bemular doesn't do anything to Ultraman except just run up to him and hug him.
Yep.
No, hey. No
No
hugging
hugging.
Oh, yeah,
allowed.
that's right. No hugging. Sorry, that's an illegal move. Anyway.
Ultraman's
That's
color
illegal.
timer starts flashing, but that's just because
No,
the 3
listen, if
minutes
there was
thing.
a hug, it would work with Frankenstein. It wouldn't work with Godzilla.
But Godzilla hugged
We're
his
not
own
talking
son.
about this again.
No, we need a revolt.
Gosh,
No. Okay. So, Behemoth versus Bemular. Thoughts and opinions.
Right.
KaijuX.
Yes, I'll start first, and we'll go down the list in chronological. I really enjoyed this one from Ditto. This was a really fun little fight between Bemular and Behemoth. I like the way he utilized its monsters. I did have to touch it up a bit because there was a distinct lack of Tusk usage in Ditto's original version. He did not use that thing at all. So I just mostly replaced small tidbits. I did try to insert too much. But then there was another point much later near the end where Behemoth was supposed to jump up and do a double, what was it called?
Double axe handle punch.
Yeah, a double axe handle strike. That friggin' did that to Bemular. It's wait, what? I couldn't tell if he was just standing up and doing it or jumping up and doing it. But I decided to cut it out because it was too much. It was far too much. So again, there was a lot more Tusk implementation on my part, just to again, disturbing lack of Tusk despite, having giant tusks.
How dare you defy the writer's original attempts at creativity? KaijuX, I'm sorry, you're fired. Just
how dare I try to make sure the monster is accurately represented in the KWC?
I know.
Are we sure Ditto didn't just write a Kong match and then KaijuX went and replaced him with Behemoth?
That would explain a lot.
Because, Kaiju, you're describing Kong.
Yeah, literally, like, all the other things will be more of a Kong thing. Absolutely. Did Ditto think Behemoth was Kong?
Does Ditto not know the difference?
Like, I see him doing a lot of similarity things, like, especially... I won't go into until I'm not done.
Right,
no,
but
continue.
Hey, Christy.
Right, no, but...
Ditto just wrote a Kong match and then replaced him with Behemoth and sent it in.
But yeah, no. This was a really... Okay, that aside, edits aside, this was a really fun little match. I liked the way that Bemular tried to trick Behemoth. That was like, he's trying to skeeve his way out of a situation. And it's like, hey man, I'm not that bad. And Behemoth's like, you lying piece of shit.
Yeah, I should know, I throw it.
People want him to throw it, is the thing.
Oh yeah, no dung tossing, 0 out of 10.
Yep. 0 out of 10, no dung tossing.
Kong smelt his hand. It smelled pretty funny.
Gosh darn it. But yeah, no, this was a really fun Behemoth match. And it's a solid introduction for, it's a solid introduction for Behemoth, and I feel like Bemular was kept in character for the most part. Yeah.
As a character?
Yeah, he's a skeevy...
He's a space criminal.
He's a space criminal. Do you not see that face? It conveys everything.
No, I just see the face of an idiot.
He's that too.
That too.
That's the face of a monster that is just either A, really high, or B, just can't blink. Just that eye just looks like, please, allow me to blink once. Just once in my lifetime.
It looks like he just got he has the face of what looks like a visitor just arriving at his back door.
Oh, Lord. But yeah, no, I really like this one. Also, I'm gonna say this with my own banner. I really like the way this turned out. Also, credit to Dope Pope for the Behemoth model. We didn't commission him specifically for it, but felt like he deserved.
We just stole it.
Yeah, we stole it. Yeah. Birdman comes in with the words "We stole it."
No, I said the words, but I'm fucking right.
Yeah, no, I said that. Birdman didn't say that.
Oh no, I'm saying Birdman got here. The last thing he would hear is "We stole it."
Yeah.
But no. Birdman, you're here. Okay, so before we begin going down the list for 295, Birdman, what do you think about 290, or what can you tell us about 294? What do you how do you feel about it?
I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty sure the reaction has gotten 5-1. Everyone seems to enjoy it, and which is far more than I thought they would, considering who it features and their reputation it's garnered among us. Pretty good. It's a bit of caught you a bit off guard. I forgot you were doing the KWC today.
I had an announcement,
and I was doing something else. So there you go. Right. I think how this came about was literally you announced the whole, we're adding matches, and we matches for them. They're there, people do them, and I think this is just I wanted to do a Griffin match because it was an unused character. We have pretty much we have a bit we can work with, but it's pretty much go crazy to a degree with the unused characters. So I did want to think, what can I do with Griffin then? And it did take me a while to figure out who it was going to be opponent. I know it wasn't the end, but I can't remember who it was he was going to go up against. I'm trying to remember the list now. I don't know how I came up with Jakiro, though. I have no idea. Maybe I just wanted to see a Jakiro match. Maybe that was simple as that. You've only got to get quiet, I'm afraid. Hang on.
Are you there?
Oh, we just aren't
Yeah, I
talking.
think quiet on me, Daffy. But, I think bugged out of my end. I couldn't hear you.
Oh no,
We just weren't talking. We're letting you speak.
Yeah, we were letting you speak, man. So, but yeah, no, like everyone here. I'm sure if you listen to the podcast again, everyone here loves that match. 294 is fantastic, dude. Oh no, Birdman, are you alive?
And I'm still here. I was still...
Okay.
Now he's the one being quiet and ignoring us.
That's because I don't pay attention to simps.
But yeah.
I think it's... Oops.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
go
no,
on.
that's,
Go on.
that's what I was about to say. That's all I've got for 1994.
Alright.
I mean, actually, yes. There is one thing to look for. Stay tuned for the sequel.
Oh, yeah. Sequel? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can you remember that teaser at the end?
Mm-hmm. It will be a thing. Hooray!
With Dagolas.
With what we assume to be Dagolas.
Yeah, yes, that is Douglas. That is Douglas confirmed.
Okay, cool. Alright.
I figured because he sends out scrapped monsters.
So that's kind of the thing for this one. It's the lesser known monsters versus the scrap monsters.
Oh.
Many people like more.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's legit. I like that. That's...
Yeah, so like you got obviously Visitor, Griffin.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm working on the one with the other bag of mats over on the lesser known one.
oh, Dogal?
I got confused for a minute there.
Like, yeah. Like, you're legit using Dagolas, right. Yeah, Dogal
Yeah,
is just simply, Oh, okay. But yeah, I figured, But yeah, no, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah, I really look forward to see what the sequel has in store for everything and how like things play out in the events of how it play out. So that'll be interesting. Anyway, so I think with that said, oh yeah, that's right. We can actually go down the list this time. Bacon had to go because his Wi-Fi went out. So, and I gave my thoughts on 295. Greyshot, what do you think of 295?
295 I really enjoyed. I thought Behemoth's character was really well done. I do like the moments where you can tell he especially the one where Bemular's down, he just charges full speed. Like, you really get the sense of weight with the character, which I liked. He's not this slow lumbering giant. He can go, is the best way to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, otherwise it was still really good. I kind of wish you would have killed, or not you, but I kind of wish you would have died in the end. But even with that minor thing, still, I'd say I'd probably my favorite of the previous two so far. Like Connor's is good. This I think is really, really good. And I'm excited to see Behemoth come back in, hopefully, maybe not a sequel, but
Like a
Behemoth
future
be used in the near future. Since, I know this is the first match, but I do want to see what happens in the future with it.
Interesting.
By the way, banner-wise, Andrew, you did fantastic banner. The lighting, the effects, everything is top tier. The city looks slightly out of place, but it's very stylized. It's very stylized, and I think it really works.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, this was a fun one to make. This was really fun.
Oh yeah. It definitely shows.
GVR, what'd you think of 295?
Thought it was a very fun, simple match. Nice debut for Behemoth. And I also liked how Bemular was used here. Both character-wise and how he actually fought. I liked the part with Bemular swimming. That was neat. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot to say. Just a very solid match.
Alright. Birdman. No, Alex. Yeah, going down the list. Alex, what'd you think of 295?
I thought it was really good. I remember reading it, and I immediately passed it on to KaijuX because I thought it would be a great debut for a favorite mammoth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. And like I said, definitely worthy of the title. Everything else about it is great. Just a couple of adjustments.
Yep. Fight was fun and had a nice little ending.
All right. Birdman, what do you think of 295?
Yeah, I think it was It was a bit okay match in my opinion. It was an excellent introduction to Behemoth and a good demonstration of his powers and such. I do kind of find it funny that this match was kind of like rigged up because people thought we were going to retire Behemoth with replacing with Behemoth, and that's kind of why this match pretty sure exists. That little joke or belief.
Because they're so similar.
Yeah, of course they are.
I mean, this was Behemoth's retirement match, right?
Totally.
We wish. Yes, great. I did kind of breeze for this one, and didn't get a proper good read of it. But what I saw was generally enjoyable, and that's to be expected from a writer like Ditto. He's a good writer.
All right. Yeah. And
Yes, banner.
okay.
I look at the banner. I don't think it's quite as good as the previous one. Just kind of compared to 294, it just feels a tad bland. I'm not. It's just them staring at each other and not really doing much. Whereas 294 had kind of like the action in a sense.
All right. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. And Nagoda, what'd you think of 295?
It's pretty fun. I like how the fireproof aspect actually comes in for once. Since this is his first match anyways, it's actually used instead of it just being, oh, this fire is burning his fur. Now he's running around in a panic.
I did to burst into flames.
He does. Yes. Also, the underwater fight was pretty fun. Also, good banner by Ditto.
That's me.
Oh no, by I mixed up the things. Good banner by KaijuX. Good match by Ditto.
There you go.
There we go. I'm just so used to seeing Ditto on the banner side.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely. It's like Ditto's a writer. Yes, he's a writer. But yeah.
Also, I see you had a really long conversation in the comments.
Yeah, this one has a nice bit of comments, but we'll get to that with the committee reads version of this. So anyway, but yeah. I think, does anyone else have any additional thoughts with 295 outside of welcome Behemoth to the KWC, thanks to that survey we held a while back?
The banner's solid. Nothing really write home about, but it's solid.
Okay. Alright, but yeah, yeah, anyway, yeah, with that said, blessed. Okay, that's pretty good. That I'm gonna have to save that one too. Behemoth when Bebular uses heat ray on him. I do believe I'm on fire. That's great. But anyway, but from 295 we'll be migrating over to Bacon is back.
I don't like bacon.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Listen, bacon is, basically the American food. How dare you?
Well, I'm not
Well, that's
American,
why Birdman
so-
doesn't like him.
Well, yeah, he's not American, so, bacon is muted,
Birdman's
though,
just being
so...
racist again.
Yeah, bacon is muted, so we'll loop back to him in just a tiny bit. In the meantime, let's, oh, wait, no, he's typing something. Now I'm just gonna post it anyway. Next, KWC-related material, for the first time in a good while, and I think for the first time in the year, is another KWC Animated. Yes, we're covering this. KWC Animated number 7, Iris vs. Gigan, made by Thomas Fairchild.
Which for some reason isn't under the animated section on the page.
We're gonna try and fix that. I reminded my brother about it. I think Anthony, because both my brother and Anthony need to have like the same code to kind of like copy from, and if they don't have the same information, things are going to get lost when Anthony updates the server. So it's weird, it's confusing, but it makes sense, on the other side.
But in the end, still KaijuX's fault. Just remember that.
Yes, it is my fault.
Yeah, so just hold on to your beard, woman.
All right.
I'm talking GVR.
Oh, okay. But yeah, KWC Animated number 7. I think there are gonna be some people that'll say that's like, you know, his previous one, Godzilla vs. Legion, is better, and I think on some like technical levels it probably is. I still got a real kick out of Iris versus Gigan though. This is a fantastic animated match. That's a very solid aerial battle, and using like, you know, really good really solid stop motion animation, even with the limitations imposed, like how does one make up for it, or what elements are highlighted or whatnot. Like I love the exaggerated rockets on Iris. It's something he has in the movie, but like, you know, obviously just more noticeable here. I just love the aerial battle between Iris and Gigan. This was just an all-round really fun and interesting animated. Nice to see Tom creating another one. So this one was just really good. Love the way it turned out. So and I'll be speaking.
Bacon posted his thoughts.
Yeah. I'll be speaking on behalf of Bacon via this translator. I'm just kidding. It's just me. Not really back. Just wanted to write my thoughts because I have to clean out an entire house. Okay, that's unfortunate, but. Behemoth versus Bimula was a cool match and pretty good intro for Behemoth. The banner looks great and I look forward to more matches. Iris versus Gigan is pretty good. Animation is cool. Still prefer Legendary versus Legion, but still a cool match. So, yeah, no.
Oh, sure. Get a translator, yeah, read it yourself.
Sorry, Nagoda, we don't need a
What was that?
That was Nagoda!
The world.
Oh no.
Yeah, sorry, Nagoda.
Oh, he's doing the survey. He's become a Cyberman.
Nagoda, stop getting absorbed by nanometal.
Oh, lordy.
But it's my fetish.
But it's everywhere.
It is everywhere. Anyway, we'll just go for the top. Greyshot, what'd you think of Iris versus Gigan?
I thought this was another good animated by Tom. I will say, I think it's kind of the inverse of Godzilla vs. Legion. Whereas I thought the battle in that one is better, but I think the ending for this is better. The aerial fight was very unique, especially for an animated match, and you know, the effects are top notch. I thought the Gigan model especially was a little difficult to. I thought it was a little. You could tell there was a little bit more restrictions with it. Comparatively to, like, I thought he did a wonderful job when it came to Legion, especially something that's very immobile but can have a lot of expression. Not to say these monsters didn't have like a good facial expressions. You didn't understand what was going on. It was more so just the actions I thought was smoother in the previous one, but I thought the ending was kind of weak, especially with like Mothra just showing and just like the explosion. Even if it was cool with like multiple legions, I like the idea of Iris just completely decimating Gigan and just being like, nope, I'm not even giving you the chance to come back. There will be no round 2.
Right, despite the fact that he's still alive, which is, I think, equally as sick.
Yeah, that like the little sparks and like the flat. Yeah, no, still top notch. I like that, you know, just that extra character moment a little bit more, I guess. But otherwise, still really good. Still really good. I think I still might have a slight preference though to GV Legion.
Okay, no, that's fair. Yeah, no, that's entirely fair. I could see that. GVR, what do you think of the animated match?
I'm in the camp of I preferred Godzilla vs. Legion, though I do agree with Greyshot that the ending to this one was better. Just very well animated. Very cool fight. But I just felt like it was a bit stiff this time. Probably just due to the fact that A, they're both very cluttered kaiju, so moving around their toys probably isn't too easy, and B, it was mostly an aerial match, so not a whole lot you can really do with that. But no, definitely a very well animated match. And I say I prefer Godzilla vs. Legion to it, but like it's a very small difference.
Alright. Alex, what'd you think of the animated?
Didn't
version?
watch it.
Okay, you didn't watch it. Skipping over. Birdman, what'd you think of the animated?
Didn't watch it.
Oh, dang it, Birdman. Nagoda, what'd you think of the animated?
3 for 3, 3 for 3.
What?
What'd you think of the animated?
Wake up.
What? I was in the middle of a yawn. Wait, what was that?
No, what'd you think of Irish vs. Gigan, the animated? Nagoda?
Oh,
there you go.
really animated. Oh, hear me? Am I glitching out again?
No, you're good. You're good.
Hello?
Yeah, you're there. You're there. You're alive.
Oh, my voice thing is on a single bar right now, so might be glitching out on your end.
It's not too bad. You'll be alright. Nah, I can't hear you.
Okay,
there you go.
so
There you go.
oh, I mean, I wasn't talking, so
Right,
of course you
right.
couldn't hear me.
I was concerned. It's fine now.
Okay, so for this video, I really like the figures used and how damage is going through. Damage is consistent. Unlike some other things, like a certain invisible person movie, where damage is just not existent in that world. At least here, when a thing gets cut off, it stays cut. Plus, all the effects were fun.
Alright. Did you have anything else to add?
Did you hear any of that?
I heard most enough to get the point across, so it's fine. I'll just cut out the extra glitchiness in post. It's fine.
Okay.
Any other?
You say
thoughts?
you're gonna do that, but we both know there's no post.
But yeah, figured. Any other additional thoughts, or I guess not. So, but yeah, no, I think generally positive, except for the ones that didn't watch it. But yeah, so far there just seems to be generally a stronger preference to Godzilla vs. Legion, even just by a tiny bit. So, nevertheless, next one up, we now officially begin the one we've all been waiting for, the start of Gamera, the Gamera month. Yes. And to kick off this...
You didn't even say the name correctly.
Gamera Guardian of the Universe, alright. Yeah, no.
There.
Yeah, there we go.
Gameroon.
Gameroon, yes. Yeah, no. For Gamera month for KWC begins now. We had to wedge the KWC Animated in between 95 and 96 because 294 was specifically placed in there because Godzilla 94, 294. I am a sucker for tiny references. 295
That no one got.
Yeah, that no one got, and nobody. I don't expect anyone to, except for the people that think too hard and are like, "Wait, is that a reference?" The answer is
Well,
yes.
I got it because you told me it.
Well, yeah, I know that. I know. I told you. That was a reference I don't even expect anyone to catch, except for a tiny amount of people that are like, "I get you, I get you."
Intellectuals.
Yes, the intellectuals. I'm a hillbilly appealing to the intellectual crowd.
KaijuX is the intellectual hillbilly.
Fair enough. I get both. Awesome.
Yeah, but you're not progressive.
Dang it. No. And then 295 had a very specific release date because we wanted to commemorate the first year of King of the Monsters by having the Behemoth match. So those two could not be moved, whereas everything else, it's like, okay, we'll just shift everything over by a week, and we're pretty much good. So with that said, we're kicking off the Gamera Guardian of the Universe, which is the name of the Monster Month, with match 296, Gamera vs. Kiru, written by Thomas Fairchild, and banner supplied by him too. I'll say first, the banner is solid. I think this is the first KWC banner that uses After Effects. I don't think it's the first one to use other programs beyond Photoshop, because I know most of MM's matches used a totally different program. I think this is the first one that uses After Effects, and it looks really nice.
But this one actually looks good, though.
Yeah, this one actually looks good. Yeah.
As opposed to MM's.
Yeah, I know, exactly. But figured, no, the actual battle itself, this is fantastic. This probably is going to rank up as my favorite Gamera match. I don't want to say favorite match of all time right now. I will need more time to think on it. But for Gamera, specifically featuring him, this is probably going to wind up being one of my favorite matches. And I made a comment that pretty much gives my thoughts on it already. A compelling first-person narrative that tells of hope and tragedy with an interesting premise to both with both monsters to boot. It's beautifully executed, keeps a very nice pace throughout. And yeah, just I love the it's like, you know, you take like the ending to Gamera 2 in a darker direction, where it's like all of a sudden life just seems to be disappearing, but then you discover Gamera sort of has like a method of the madness to it. Meanwhile, Godzilla is reconstructed into Kiryu, and I like the backstory to that too. That it's like, oh yeah, we had to nuke Hedorah, literally, just to end him, and then rebuild Godzilla as a robot. And it's like, yeah. And I think this is probably one of the first matches in a long time where Kiryu's actually addressed as Mechagodzilla at all. Like, Mechagodzilla. This is Mechagodzilla. And that's a nice spin. I always found this to be like a low-key Gamera versus Godzilla round 2 from Tom, because it's somewhat effectively, like, you know, it's robot Godzilla fighting Gamera, you know. So I figured it was a low-key like remake, if you will. But I really love this match. It has a very unique and interesting perspective that really sets you into the world. This feels phenomenal, and I do believe this one actually has a bit of a story to it. And Greyshot, do correct me if I am wrong on any of this, but I do.
Oh, I shall.
Yeah, I do believe this match was originally going to be something of a combination of animated and a prose, where it would have been an animated match that would have featured Gamera fighting Kiryu throughout, and then there was a narrative under that which would have filled in the gaps. So it was gonna go for something different, like taking something in a different direction, but unfortunately, the video portion of it fell under, unfortunately. So Tom just sort of, I guess, Tom refurbished the pros section, just turned it into a match. So while it is a bummer that we're not gonna see the animated version of this story, I think what we have is still a really strong KWC.
No, I definitely agree with that, especially with, I think you kind of can see the hints of that with the banner, especially the fact that they're both monster arts. Mm-hmm. It's almost like these would have been like the banner to it. I'm sad it didn't come through, but still, what we got was an amazing match.
Yeah. That's not Monster Arts Kiryu, by the way. That's I'm pretty confident that's PS4 Kiryu.
It is.
No.
Oh, I honestly thought it was.
Honestly.
Oh, for God's sake, it's a curse word.
It's called the H word for a reason. Anyway. But yeah.
Well, to be frank, I thought it was a.
To be frank.
What is that, the F word now?
It's always been a bad word.
I thought it was the figure, but now looking at it, okay, I guess it's not. Well, I know the Gamera is, at least, because I have it.
Oh yeah. No, that's it. And it's melded in nicely, so has has a lot of really nice shadow effects going on and all that. Yeah, it looks great. Nevertheless, like I said, this is probably my favorite Gamera match to date. I just wish it could have I wish the animated component had been implemented, because that would have been really cool. Something very different for the KWC. And it's not to say that this doesn't do things differently. It absolutely does. But it's our first KWC that tells a first-person narrative, and that's great. But it's just unfortunate that the original project, the way it was meant to be, just didn't go through accordingly. Unfortunately, but what can you do?
It's great as is, but that would have bumped it up even further.
Yes, perfectly said. But with that said, I'll pass my thoughts off to Greyshot. What did you think of 296? Greyshot?
Oh, sorry.
Is he dead?
No, yeah, I do agree. This is probably my favorite. Yeah, it's probably my favorite Gamera match, to be honest. It uses the characters that you. Okay, yeah, I used the word, but regardless, it's the monster is used fantastically. The human side is probably one of the best humans we've ever had in the KWC, and the first-person perspective is not something we have in the past, but I think you're going to see more and more of it in the future, with people trying to come up with different ways, which is awesome. I like the fact that people are going for more unique.
Like storytelling
kind of matches.
Yeah, like
storytelling methods.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. But yeah, no, this was I messaged Tom and I 100% agree. This is probably one of my favorite. This is my favorite Gamera match, and he did and probably my second favorite match of his, next to the original Heat Team match, which I'll have like a nostalgia for. Yeah, I always have a little bit of a nostalgia for that one. But yeah, no, those are generally my thoughts. Just Tom really blew it out of the water with this one.
Mm-hmm.
No question about that.
GVR, what'd you think of it?
I don't know if it's my favorite match with Gamera in it, but it's definitely my favorite usage of Gamera in a match. I think it captured the character of Gamera perfectly. This was an excellent match. Excellent narrative and setting behind it. Loved the first-person perspective, and it was written very well. I can't really say too much that hasn't already been said. This was an amazing match. And easily one of the best in the whole KWC. Top 15 for sure.
Mm-hmm. Alright, yeah, I can see that. Alex, did you read 296?
Good it was.
Oh, alright.
But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I really liked the first-person aspect of it. And yeah, when Tom is kind of like has more restrictions in place, I think his matches could be really good.
Or when he writes within the rule set, it's like
the rules. That's what I meant. Yeah, if we have more matches like this from Tom, I'd be up for it.
Well,
but yeah, I do think Tom's a good writer. I just think some of his matches in the past were really frustrating to me.
Frustrating on the merit of being able to do whatever with seemingly no consequence. Which I get, but Tom is actively very much trying to adhere to the rules that we establish and the things that are done within, and trying to make sure that's working within those limitations. So that's fine. That's I'm glad he's doing it because it makes things a lot less complicated. So
yeah, really good match.
So Birdman, what do you think of 296?
Yeah, I enjoyed this one. It's a really good. It's an interesting take to write it in the first person. I think it's kind of hints like it does try to introduce you, the reader, into the environment of the match in a way. It is a quite interesting story with I have some iffy nitpicks I'll bring up, but yeah, the entire conflict it has, it's gripping certainly. It's a bit difficult to determine who's going to win and who to root for at the end, but yes, it's quite good. The only iffy bit I'm going to bring up of notes that thanks for bringing back to my attention, KaijuX, is the bit where they say Godzilla blew up to defeat Hedorah, then they rebuilt him. How did they rebuild him if he blew up?
Well, I mean, he skeleton left over. Skeleton.
He melted, not blew up.
Or
yeah, but I thought if this is going this is burning Godzilla, didn't his bones melt too?
Well, his bones melted in the cannon, but flexibility. There was a skeleton left over. That's the point.
Well, okay.
Yeah, it's like the oxygen destroyer dissolving the bones in the first movie, and the Kaiju comes along.
Right, and then Kiryu retcons it to a skeleton. Yeah.
I will add on one more thing. I will say, It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite Gamera match. That's actually coming here soon.
Okay.
But still a really good one on the Gamera tier list.
All right. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, Birdman, did you have any additional like comments? To say?
No, I said all I need
Okay,
to
you
say.
say what you need to say. All right, Nagoda, if you are there, speak.
Yep.
Okay,
What do you
cool.
need?
What do you think of
Oh.
296?
Finally, a first-person match after how long? It only took like 290 something matches to get it. Really like the story aspect of this one, where you're actually following the character through this world, trying to chase down these monsters. And I really like how it goes back to Legion's movie, where he's absorbing all the mana to destroy Legion, and because of that, the effects of it just basically ruin the Earth because of it.
For sure.
Also, Berserk Kiryu. That was fun.
And then I haven't read them.
Oh, Bacon, you're back. All right.
Yeah, I
hey,
came back a little while ago.
Okay, I didn't notice.
Yeah, I saw him hop in. You didn't notice him?
No.
Man,
He
you're
never
not noticing
notices me.
anyone
He's too
nowadays.
busy.
But yeah, no. Bacon, what'd you think of 296?
I just said I haven't read it.
Oh, right. I forgot you.
See? You really don't notice him.
I need to read this one.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Either
yeah.
in truth.
Oh yeah, by the way, I love the little reference, he wrote the beginning passage of his Kaiju War Chronicles.
Oh, yeah, I saw. Yeah, there's that. That's a nice.
Oh yeah, that was cute.
Yeah, that's a cute, cheeky little reference. Yeah. And the second time Godzilla busts out of Kiryu. Second time. Spoiler.
Remember how much rage people got? It's like, how dare he come out of Kiryu? It's the Hesse Godzilla.
Right.
How dare they make Godzilla's regeneration interesting?
Right.
And I feel like this match justified that here.
Yeah, this match definitely justifies it with the mana thing, for sure. So that.
Because it was very much like the whole world being healed in one moment.
Yeah, totally. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. But yeah, friggin'. Yeah.
Can I also say something else?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I loved the part with the absolute zero cannon when Kiryu starts to fire it, with how much like emphasis put on it, and how like it makes the entire like surrounding miles colder. Like it almost kills the protagonist just by being near it.
Right. Or not like, yeah, being within proximity. Absolutely. That's great. Like the effects that the monster's power struggle friggin' has on the environment and the people around it. You don't think about it, but it does stuff. Like that makes perfect sense because of the way Kiryu's Absolute Zero Cannon works. It's wonderfully done. And I also like to say one more thing. Probably one of my favorite scenes. It's not even with the actual fighting, but that's incredibly well done. Is actually the scene where the protagonist is like going back to their hometown, and then when you see the hometown, it's the wreckage of Gigan. Oh my gosh, that sent chills up my spine when I first read this.
That was so good.
That was super good. It was like holy hell. It was crazy. But that bit has to be one of my favorite things within this match. And it's like, yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, this whole thing's really good, but that's a scene that will always stick out in my mind with this particular one, just because it's, this one really gets you sucked into the world, an aftermath of Gamera 2, if you will. Or an even worse case scenario, like, this world really has gone to crap. Like, Godzilla melting down / blowing up to destroy Hedera, which in turn pretty much destroyed Japan, and then Gamera taking up the mana, like the world's mana, and taking the world with it, only to like
sterilizing the human race.
Right, but he's doing so to save the planet in sort of like a long-term effort.
Hey, Nate.
Yeah, because the idea is like he's gonna save all of it up and then let it out to fix what Godzilla did.
Yeah, exactly. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. it's excellent. This stuff is, and then again, an emotional, compelling first-person narrative on top of that. This is great. This is easily going to be one of the greats.
I like how Japan apparently had like a space castle.
Mm-hmm. Yep, space castle researching immortality. So yeah, no, stuff's great. This stuff is great. If we've had enough praising Tom, well, any other thoughts on 296 before we move over?
What do you mean? Greyshot can never stop doing that.
I forgot to laugh.
But yeah, no, yeah, okay. I think we can migrate over to the most recent KWC, and we got 2 KWC.
Fresh off the presses.
Literally this morning as of this recording. That's how fresh this is. This is, yeah, this is fresh.
Fresh off the presses.
Yeah, for match 297, Gamera versus Armor Titan, in which we
with the Pink Titan.
The purple Power Ranger Titan, as I've read in the comments long ago. But no, this, oh man, this is another really strong contender of like Gamera matches. And to imagine, I think there was like a tiny bit like Alex had sent it to me. I looked it over and was like, oh, wow. Like I did a couple like really minor touch-ups. I was like, yeah, this was really good. And then I sent it over to Greyshot because I think Greyshot had like 2 other matches lined up. But after 296's strong opening, it was like, yeah, we need stronger entries. And I sent 2 of them over to him. It was like, oh yeah, we could use these. Boop, boop.
Yeah, wasn't this match like just written?
I think it was.
Yeah.
This was literally.
Yeah, I got it like a few days ago. I thought the lineup for Gamera was completely done. Like we had the whole month planned.
Right, we had the
but
whole
then
month.
next thing I know, I see them changing it up with that one in. The other one.
So
I
guess I'll just jump in to explain the change real
go
quick
ahead.
from our side. There was a match that I had that I've been working on slowly but surely, but I didn't feel especially after 296, lived up to what had occurred with the other one, or with the Tom match. So I was like, okay, let me take a look at this one. And this one was like, let's put this one up.
Mm-hmm.
And KaijuX was the one that made the recommendation, so I am not going to argue with the decision whatsoever. It was really good.
Right. Not only that, I think it also serves as a 2 birds, 1 stone, like beneficial to Greyshot, but also beneficial for the rest of us because we finally got our Armor Titan match after
Tom's match was so good it made the whole month better.
yeah, pretty much. Okay, so Bacon hasn't read this one yet. Rest assured, you're in for a good time with this one, man.
It's really good.
So,
On a scale of 1 to 10, how epic?
oh,
Probably 9.
I was about to say a 9.
Woo!
Yeah, really, it's
8.5 at the very least.
yeah, for you.
Alright, yeah. When I get Wi-Fi again and I'm not using my data.
Yeah, totally. So, yeah, I'll go first off by saying there's so much here I love, and I like the way the banner turned out because it's like, hooray! I found an image for the Armor Titan. Just had to Photoshop the blade out of his body. I was like, joink. But thank you, cloning tool. That is all I have to say. But friggin', yeah, I love. Like this match is another one I really enjoyed. I really got kind of sucked into. Like it may not be as like atmospherically heavy as compared to Tom. I think Tom excelled in that. But as far as like regular KWC goes, this one is incredibly solid. I think this one it goes with I think unlike the other 2 Titan matches where I felt like they would have been fine as average matches, but don't do too much to really establish the character or how to write them. I think that's where both the other 2 Titan matches failed. This one succeeds. This one very much succeeds in blending in the world with the Attack on Titan world with the Gamera stuff, blends them together, and then tells an interesting story of a man something along the lines a man who who was lost, angry, and confused, and something that Gamera recognizes. it's really interesting, and it's a really fun, compelling match that's like takes some interesting twists and turns. This is probably going to be one of my I know out of the three, like, who had the strongest debut among the Titans, I'm going to give it to Armor Titan. This one was really good. Yeah, I just love the way this one, falling and dabbing. Yes, you are correct. Colossal Titan's debut was him falling and dabbing. You are correct. But no, I love this one for the Armor Titan. This was a really good match, and I'm glad Alex sent it my way, because I was thinking of holding it off, but it was like, no, let's push forward. Maybe I can make a pitch to get the Armor Titan in sooner than later. And lo and behold, it worked out. So it's like, you know what? That works. So, yeah, I really love this match. Michael Allen, you did an amazing job with this dude. Just fantastic job, man. And in the meantime, okay, so Bacon didn't read it, not yet, but rest assured you are in for a good time, man. So, Greyshot, what'd you think of it?
Didn't read it.
Oh. Wait!
No, just kidding. No. Yeah, I thought this blended the Attack on Titan world and Gamera's world, very much, seamlessly. I like Mikasa making note that Gamera was like the legends of her childhood, like this, this creature. The fight is brutal. And yeah, Gamera pulling Ayana and saving him and handing him over to the group, I thought was also kind of, I thought was a nice wrap up to like how disillusioned Ayana was. Mm-hmm. Like him like not, going in for the kill, but just realizing that, hey, you just doesn't understand. It's just the emo Titan. What can you do? Regardless of that, though, yeah, really, really good fight. Really, really good theme. And a really solid match. The banner, by the way, I think, was this an homage? I gotta ask. Was this an homage to the Hedorah versus Kiryu match? Because it very much seems like it.
No, that was unintentional. I was feeling one of those weird moods where I have to be very specific. So most of the the battleground you see here is mildly inaccurate because it takes place in Mosen, which would be on the other side of this wall, coming forward. But I was being very picky in terms of like, okay, this needs to be set within the Attack on Titan world. Let me get a screen grab from the movie and then implement the monsters in there, because sometimes I just have that mood. And then I remembered, the match describes Gamera with light behind him, like a shining light, like a guardian or an angel. And then but the actual environment was like gray and cloudy and whatnot. I was like, it was almost all the golden background. I was like, wait a minute. It's supposed to be dark and cloudy, so I decided to kind of meet halfway and just make like half of it dark and cloudy, the other half shiny with Gamera. So that's how that happened.
Okay.
So
yeah, I was kind of curious on that, but no, otherwise still really good. Really good banner, really good match. Again, I think this is a much more worthy addition to the matches we have lined up going forward.
Oh boy, Gamera's getting the right treatment. New monster, great new first person, new monster. What's gonna be next?
After being gone for so long, he deserves it.
Oh, absolutely. And with this being his 55th anniversary, as on the thing, yeah, no, totally. Happy 55th. It's a big surprise. Surprise.
Turtle have birthday.
Yes.
Treating him better than the company that owns him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because
Do you have any update on that movie, by the way? Like that was supposed to.
I think it's been cancelled.
I think that was either canceled or was just simply I think it was just that trailer. That was about it. I don't know.
Yeah, still better than what Toho does to Godzilla.
Are you talking about the short film or when they renewed the license?
The 2015 trailer short.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that was just a tech demo to see if they wanted to get them to do it
Something like that, I guess.
because
You know,
Which I'm
I'm
surprised didn't move after Shin Godzilla. Like Shin Godzilla made a ton of money, and usually people follow money.
Right,
That's
right.
what surprised me the most.
You know, I'm surprised that trailer's not going to be on the set.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of a bummer, actually. I wish that trailer was on the set. Because I mean, it's part of the collection. We got a new monster out of it. That only appeared for like 2 seconds.
F in the
Hey,
chat.
he did a thing.
Yes. So, but with that said, GVR, what do you think of 297?
I really enjoyed this match. It was very well written. I enjoyed the blending of the two worlds. It was done seamlessly. It captured the character of Gamera very well. The Armored Titan. The action was very well done. Felt like straight out of a Gamera movie. Kind of. Yeah. And just overall, definitely a worthy addition this month, and a very great debut for Titan. I feel like I so much more about the Armored Titan than I did in the debut matches of the other two Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, only the live action,
Oh,
and not the cool one.
right. Kind of.
Yeah, we can't use the cool host.
Right. Yeah.
We got to use not Zeke.
But yeah, I liked how Gamera was tied in, the explanation for the Titans being made to stop the Gals, and the sort of theme of humanity repeating its mistakes again and again, but Gamera still being willing to stand and fight for them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, for sure.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah, good stuff indeed. Good stuff. Yeah, Alex, what'd you think of 297?
I thought it was really good. The fights were great. The characterization was great. It did spoil me on who the identity of the Armor Titan is, because I was literally going to watch the second part like later that day.
Mm-hmm.
So I read it at the worst time.
Don't. That's unfortunate. Oh well.
But it's still a really good match.
Yeah, I would have to say real quick. I think one of my, well, oh no, I'll get back to that once we loop back through. But Birdman, what do you think of 297? Did you have a chance to read it?
I did, yeah. I'm spoke with everyone here. I really enjoyed this match. It's an excellent blending of the two of Gamera. It definitely worked. Yeah, I was saying I really enjoyed the conflict between Gamera and Rogue Titan, Armor Titan. I forget his name. It's so long. It's actually a human name.
Shikishima.
Thank you. Yeah, I enjoyed that conflict and back and forth between them. I they kind of skimmed through. I have the full details a bit fuzzy, but I get the general gist of it, and I do actually hope there's a sequel for this one. It is something I will love to see explore Bronze World.
Mm-hmm.
This timeline, even.
For sure, because this is a really nice, strong foundation for mixing of the two and see where it goes. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. And Nagoda, what'd you think of 297?
Hello?
Nagoda, are you there? Okay, there you are. You're alive.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You're kind of cutting
Yeah,
out a bit.
you were glitching out for a bit, so.
Oh, my bad.
Really fun match. I like how it actually how it actually blends Gamera and Attack on Titan together pretty well. Gamera says, he woke up after killing all the gals to see, oh, now there's just humans eating humans now. And also a lot of fun limb tearing in this, which fits in with both universes as well.
Brutality.
Yeah.
What else? Yep. Yeah, the Armored Titan gets his arm ripped off. He gets torn in half. Gamera gets stabbed in the hand again.
I
There's a
hate
lot of gory
Mondays.
stuff in this match.
Yeah.
The fun of using a monster with super regeneration.
Oh, beat the crap out of them. They'll keep coming back.
Mhm.
And Gamera, who can get just absolutely demolished but keep going.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
for sure. So yeah, really fun.
Always fun when you have those guys with generation. 'Cause you can just tear them apart as much as you want.
Yeah, I know. It's great. It's going to be great. Whoa!
The banner looks pretty nice. Plus, we finally got Armored Titan. He actually has something now instead of just being on the sides when he shouldn't.
Right. We now finally completed the I have no match trio. And we will never be doing that ever again.
Oh, sad face.
Yeah, so. But yeah, freaking, yeah, he has his own match to
I
his.
feel like the purple on the.
Oh, purple on him?
What was that?
What was that, Nagoda? Hold on, you're cutting out.
Oh, like I feel like the purple
Purple, yes.
could be better.
Okay.
Yes.
No, that's fair. But to be fair, he was also like, I think like more of a pink or a magenta when he started glowing.
Yeah.
So.
He was.
But to be fair, he was actually like legit purple when he first transformed. So I was like, all right. I love being purple. Yeah, no, this has been a really fun ride, and we're not even done yet. We got 2 more matches to cover. Like on the KWC side, we're caught up. Like that's all good to go, but we still got the KWCE. Yeah, no, and we have these wonderful banners here, courtesy of Nagoda, which makes my job a lot easier. But first, we'll be migrating over to the KWCE, first starting with May's entry, and then we'll go into June soon after. KWCE number 57, Glenfire versus Beatlemania, written by Ultimate Ditto. And I like this one. This was surprisingly a well-paced fight that knew when to change it up. It didn't feel like it dragged on. Granted, there were powers here that I'm just mildly concerned about because I don't see them on the cards, but they may be just outdated cards like the rest of the KWCE cards. Damn. So it's like, yeah, maybe that just could, as long as it's within like the official canon of the character, I'm fine with it because it was well used and well implemented. So yeah, no, Ditto did a really solid job with this one. He depicted the combatants within really nicely, and yeah, it was just really good. So, going for the top, Bacon. Did you have a chance to read it, or? Oh, he left.
He just left.
Okay.
Nope, he's out. He's like, KaijuX asked me a question. Flee!
All right, Greyshot, did you have a chance to read it?
I did not.
All right, damn. GVR, what did you think of it?
Fun, standard match. I liked how both were used. Even if Ditto completely made something up for Glenfire,
Right.
but it didn't like affect the fight itself too much.
Right. So.
It was just how he got there that was the issue, but that's not really too much to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very well done match. Always neat to see Kaiju from more obscure stuff. Beatlemania is.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
All right. Alex, what'd you think of it?
No.
Okay, you didn't read. Okay, never mind. Birdman, did you read the KWCE?
I've read this one. It's quite a good one. I don't think it's one of different average works. It is, like I said, a bit of iffiness on the powers from demonstrating, especially Glenfire. He seems to be drawing more from the character he's meant to be based on rather than his own abilities to win. Difficult, questionable aspects. Let's go with that word.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. But again, it wasn't anything in the actual fight itself. It was just like
Oh yeah,
how
the
he
fight
showed
definitely it's definitely great. So definitely, it feels like a wrestling match almost kind of. You got like you got like what 6 moves being pulled off back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
I think all it needs is actually be setting like the ring from what was it? What was the game? Save the Earth.
Right, Save the Earth. Yeah, like the Atari Pirates games. Yeah.
Then I'd probably make someone to do that again. Do another boxing ring match.
Yeah, it'd be fun. We don't have enough of that.
Yeah, that's my it's our first match. I liked it though. Again, the only thing like it is the questionability on how it's used and stuff. Again, that could for Peter Mania definitely that could just be outdated card. Glenflower, that might be a bit of personal interpretation there.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
Ditto did say that the Beatlemania thing was just like from the actual game itself. I guess.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Okay, I can see that. So, but it did work out really well. So it's like, all right, one of these is made up anyway. And Nagoda, what'd you think of Glenfire versus Beatlemania?
It was okay. A lot of I read this like long couple weeks. Not really kind of hard to remember what actually happened.
Right.
Yeah. It was. Plus, you get to see like Glenfire show off, even though he is what he's based off. Plus, whenever I see a character with fire as the second part, I always hear Time Fire's theme playing in my head whenever I read something about that. It's even a 4-letter word, Glen, before the fire.
By the way, what Birdman and Nagoda are talking about is a fireman.
Oh, okay. So
when they say the character he's based off of.
Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. And yeah, I think with that said, does anyone else have any additional thoughts for that one, aside from the fact of Ditto making up powers now for monsters I have to keep an eye out for?
That's why I'm a verifier now.
That's why you're a verifier.
I check out for these things.
Yes. Because, I am not completely knowledgeable of things that aren't within the KWC. So it's like, KWCE becomes really tricky to dictate from there because of that. So, but with all that said, Dick Blast, I didn't mean to click Audacity. Get Audacity out of here. But yeah, no, gotcha. With that said, I think we can migrate over to the last of the... Wait, where'd it go? There it is. I was about to say, I had the link for it. The last KWC related thing for the evening/night/session is the most recent one, which came out like a few days ago. Yeah, 17th as of this relative to this recording a couple days ago. KWCE number 58, Raiga versus Gamera Heisei, set in Yokohama and written by Tyrant Gojira, not to be confused with Tyrant Goji. This one required a lot of editing, a nice bit, but I was willing to brunt it because it was really short. It is an average match. It is, I think it's fine. I'm not, super familiar with the monsters used herein, but I think it is perfectly fine for... I feel like I got a decent idea out of Raiga just from this. Not that I know the character for sure. I have yet to see his movie. But I do think this one, I think the monsters are represented well. It doesn't feel like none of the powers were made up on the spot. Unless there are powers made up on the spot and I'm not aware of it.
No, I think you're good.
Nah, okay, I'm good. Cool. But yeah, no, it was like it's somewhat average. It just needed a lot of editing going from present tense to the past tense. So that's always fun. In the trash where it belongs.
Judge a movie I haven't seen, I must.
But yeah, no.
He did, I do.
But yeah, no. It's like, yeah, the match itself is fine. I think I had this. The funny thing is, I had this completed, prepared for April. But then Birdman came up to me and was like, hey, wait, do you have any Gamera matches? I was like, yes. And he was like, let's save because we already had the Gamera month planned out by that point. So it was like, yeah, let's save that match and have it correspond with the Gamera month. And I was like, yeah, sure. I was willing to go with that. That's why the April match took a little longer to get out than I would have liked. Because it was like the one I had prepared had to be delayed. Not that I mind. It's a good idea to have it correspond with the love for Gamera. So all the Gamera love that's been going on here. So no, there is no Gamera month in the KWCE. It's just the one. But we decided to have
There could be.
There could have been, but I don't think I have enough Heisei Gamera matches to sustain it. So yeah, no, like this was a perfectly serviceable match that just needed some significant editing. So nevertheless, yeah, going from the top, Greyshot, what'd you think of it?
So while I didn't read it previously, I did just read it now, luckily, because it is quite short. Yeah, and it's pretty much your average match. It doesn't really use the characters in any new or groundbreaking way, but it's just your average KWC. Yeah, that's pretty much my point. I can definitely tell it. Yeah, it is kind of basic when it comes to writing, and now that you said you've edited most of it, that does you bringing it up to that par does make a lot more sense. But yeah, some nice ideas here and there, like Raiga being connected to Atlantis. Aside, again, fairly average. Yeah, especially when it comes to the Gamera matches so far this month. It's just like, and here we have a nice lobster dinner, and over here we have Red Lobster.
Yeah, but it's next to Applebee's. Why are you complaining?
Listen, my matches are the Applebee matches compared to all of these, okay? Get that right. You need these comparisons correctly.
So they always involve you doing drugs in the bathroom?
No. You just think the quality of the food is equal to someone doing drugs in the bathroom.
I mean, you are the Applebee's manager, so of course you would say that.
GVR, what'd you think of it?
First off, I know what KaijuX was saying when he said he needed to edit this, because the writer of the trailer in the trailer thread, it was all in present tense.
Which, ow.
Well, that must have been horrible to get through.
It was pretty rough. But, like I said, it was super short, too, so that's what made it worth it.
Yeah. Very average match. I enjoyed it, mostly because it was short, but yeah, very average. The most interesting thing about it is the fact that the connection between these two, because the writer and director of the fan-made Gamera 4 movie is also the writer and director of the Raiga movie.
Oh!
And the Raiga one, too.
Yes.
Yeah, he made Raiga, and Raiga was just...
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, God. Or however it's pronounced.
Okay, so this is all coming from the guy who made Gamera 4, like the guy who made Raiga.
Yes.
Ah, interesting. Well,
Which makes me wonder if that was intentional on the writer's part of this match.
Could have been.
It could have been. I feel like that's too purposeful of sort of a setup. All right, yeah, a pair up. There we go.
But yeah, otherwise I don't have anything else to say.
All right.
It was fine.
All right. Alex, what'd you think of it?
Didn't read it.
Fair enough. Birdman, what'd you think of it?
I had a brief look over it. It wasn't anything I could get invested into, but it was decent read regardless. I mean, because probably none of us are really that familiar with Riga, none of us, and we don't understand him. We can't get that invested. But the writer tried, and I can appreciate that. But it is a good match, but it's not a great match, in my opinion.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. And Nagoda. You were gonna say something?
Oh, is it my turn?
I guess it's your turn now, Nagoda.
Oh, wait. Whose turn is it?
It's your turn, Nagoda. I'll just go with that.
Okay, so like some of the other guys said, it's kind of like an average match. Like it's basic fight, really short. And I see that pattern you're doing, KaijuX. I see the pattern between the two matches.
What pattern?
You at the start of like Glen Fire, it is let me open it back up. Osaka City was in chaos, and in the Riga one, Yokohama was in a state of utter chaos.
I did not even notice that.
City was in chaos.
You know, a lot of writers seem to like to start off that way, and I'm just sort of like, okay, here we go. I swear to gosh, it wasn't purpose. That was an accident. A pure accident, pure coincidence.
Well, except
That's way to
next one
drunk them,
stuck
not
with
gosh.
City and chaos.
Anyway, but yeah, anything else to go to, aside observation aside.
I guess like the flying plasma fist was fun to see, or to read. Anything else from anyone?
Wait, what?
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 Am I glitching out again, or?
No, I think you're fine.
You're all right. Just I'm just zoning out. I was like, huh?
We all zone out every once in a while.
That we do.
What's that?
What? Yeah, like any additional thoughts for number 58, the last KWCE
Oh, thank
for
God.
the session, before we get into the juicy stuff. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna go beyond. We're gonna take it an extra step further this time. Woo!
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anything else? Anyone? I guess not. Hooray! We're free for the shackles of KWC. Despite there being legitimately no KaijuX, there's a kid here. But yeah, don't forget. It's about to. Yes. So recently, I do believe there's one person here that got invested in a certain series, which I'm pretty sure you all know who that is if you have listened to like the first 40-something minutes, assuming I have not rearranged it for bonus content or whatever. Alex, I do believe within the last... Oh gosh, when did you get started? Like...
I don't know, like a few months ago.
A few months ago or something? Yeah. Right, Alex started watching Attack on Titan, and as of this current video, he is currently all caught up. Titan!
I do like thighs.
Okay, Birdman, that's pretty good. Okay, I was about to say it's Attack on Titan. Right, but yeah, Alex, how was your experience with Attack on Titan? How did you get into it? And just kind of like the whole journey there, and what you think about the series as a whole, like favorite episodes, favorite characters, and so on.
So, I really like...
one more thing. Spoiler disclaimer. This will contain spoilers for Attack on Titan, so if you are concerned, you may want to watch it. You have been warned. There will be spoilers going from here on. So, all right, go ahead.
I mean, I thought it was really weird how there's just a attack on Titan, Jupiter, or Saturn's moon. I don't remember which. I thought that was really weird, but okay.
I think you're mixing up the wrong thing here.
Oh.
Oh, you're talking about Attack on Jupiter?
Attack on Jupiter, the dolphin?
Dolphin.
But no,
yes,
I thought it was really good. Favorite. I really like the characters. I think my favorite characters are Hanji, Sasha, Levi, Kenny, which we can't have in the KWC. Rest in peace.
Pepperonis.
Really, I don't think I dislike any major character. Oh, except for Bigfoot. He could go fuck himself.
Alright, GVR is going to be gone for like 15-20 minutes, so hopefully that'll be enough time for Alex to explode! So.
What else?
But yeah,
I think favorite episodes, I think overall, I love the first half of part 2.
Yeah.
That big battle was so intense.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you bet it is. Very good.
Bigfoot got what he deserved.
So a question I guess I should ask in regards to, for specifics. So what were your expectations going into the show, and what were the what were you surprised by? Maybe surprised the show didn't have, based on maybe hype from KaijuX and others, and so on and so forth.
I didn't really feel disappointed by really anything except for. If I were to offer criticism, it would just be for season 1. I thought the female Titan's ID was super obvious. Like the moment I saw her, oh, that's Annie. Compared to the Armored Titan and Colossal Titan reviews, those two surprised me. I just felt the female Titan was super obvious. That was like my one major disappointment. Like there wasn't enough suspense regarding that.
Right. I also offered Alex like my own interpretation of that, where it's like even I caught on immediately that Annie was the female Titan. I hope you guys caught that. Even I caught on to that like pretty much day one, because design is pretty obvious that it's her. But I think what the show does really well, it doesn't make you question who it is, it's why she's doing it. That's where the question becomes really interesting, because you don't know why, but she has to have a goal to achieve the Titan form.
Oh, no, I get that, and I love that question as well. I just wish we get a little bit more suspense regarding identity.
Right. It's pretty on the nose, but I think it's purposefully on the nose.
Which I think they've done perfectly for both those questions on Berthold and Ryan.
Yeah, agreed. Like, I even figured out, Beast Titan, Armored Titan, I was able to semi-figure them out based on their design. Colossal Titan was the one that took me by surprise. I was like, whoa. So, yeah, Colossal Titan being Berthold was the last thing I expected, but I semi-expected Reiner to be the Armored Titan, because he had the shorter hair, similar build, and I knew a lot of anime tended to have silver, blonde characters be silver or something. There was a hair color correspondence with that. And even the Beast Titan, while I did accidentally get spoiled on the identity of it, I had a strong hunch that the Beast Titan was related to Eren. Very strong hunch. And that was mostly based on the fact that Beast Titan and Eren's Titan are the only ones with pointed ears. And then once Grisha's Attack Titan came into the picture, that, even if I didn't know previously, that would have solidified it to me. That I was like, oh yeah, Beast Titan's related to Eren's brother. I would have figured it out through Grisha's design. That's there are many parallels between, Grisha's Attack Titan was a mix between the Beast Titan and the Attack Titan. and so on. So I was like, yeah, no, I had the ability to figure that one out pretty much from the start, and I'm kind of shocked. I was like, oh yeah, totally right. But friggin', yeah, yeah, friggin', the episode that got me was the freaking, what was it, Midnight Sun or something? What was it called? I think it was called like Midnight Sun or something like that. It was the episode where they had to decide who to bring back in season 3, part 2. That was intense. That was intense.
Oh yeah.
Holy hell! And I was like, how do you you secretly expect Armin's gonna come back, but then it's like, how do you bring him back? You can't do that. Erwin slaps the vial, like, don't use it on me, use it on him. That was great. That was holy shit.
No, that was just awesome.
I know. It was like,
Dude, it was also suspenseful because we have 2 characters on the verge of death, both characters we love, and then only one of them could survive.
Holy frick. That was, golly. It was crazy. That was so crazy. Oh.
Also, Titan shifters really do be like Grey Wardens from Dragon Age. They can only live for a certain amount of time.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm somehow Attack on Titan has this wonderful ability to keep revealing new things about itself in such a way that's like, it does make sense when you look back on it. Like, even if you happen to be mixed on the idea of like, oh, the founding Titan that could manipulate memories or whatever, it's like, it does explain everything about the world and the world that this, like, everything that's set in the world makes sense for that to be there. It makes perfect sense for that to be there because of that. And it's just, yeah, like, it's like, you look back on it, it's like, oh yeah, like, the hints to it are super obvious looking back at it. Like, dear gosh, I think you can even go up to season 3, part 2, rewatch the series from the start, and have a totally different perspective on it. And I imagine season 4 is probably going to do that even more so.
Dude, season 4 is probably going to destroy everyone.
Oh, it probably is. Like, oh man, that's my emotional heart is not ready for friggin' season 4. Like, I only know, like, lose some of the things, but I don't know how it connects, and it makes me wonder, how the hell does this connect? It's like, yeah,
I think I might be more excited for that than Godzilla vs. Kong.
I am too, actually. I am too. I am actually super hyped for Attack on Titan season 4 more than Godzilla vs. Kong right now. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure Godzilla vs. Kong will be fun, but like, Attack on Titan has done a beautiful job with, like, really bringing you into its world, making you like its characters, and then, like, you know, the twists and turns that accompany it that makes sense, even if it isn't immediately obvious. It's wonderful. It is wonderful. Easily one of the best shows I have seen in a long time. And I'm glad I stuck around between that 4-year gap from season 1 to season 2. Because holy moly, things...
Because, yeah, you guys had to deal with a 4-year gap.
Oh, right.
And it didn't help you had the 2 shitty movies.
Right.
To tide you over.
Oh, right, yeah, the 2 movies and the friggin' 4-year gap, which, yeah, no, that's like, oof. Yeah, no, that stuff is, whew. Yeah, just phenomenal work. Phenomenal. And I'm starting to think that the crazy Berserk Titan from the end of season 1, because to my understanding, that is only in the anime. That is not in the manga. But I do believe it may... I'm going to try to keep the wording kind of vague. I do believe it has a reason to be there. It's just not what you would expect it to be. But it'll make sense when you get there. So, that's the most I'll say concerning that. Because before I just thought, I was like, that's a random element to add. Then it's like season 4, and now, again, just the 1 or 2 things I know, it's like, is that why they did it? And it was like, it only just clicked like not too long ago. I was like, is that why they did it? I hope it is, because it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Do you guys have any other questions? Oh, Nagoda left. No. Oh, there's Nagoda. You're alive.
I will.
Yeah. Sorry, my internet keeps being bad.
Another minor criticism I have is that Aaron kept getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
That got a little redundant at times.
Yeah, he kind of does. Arc 1, Aaron gets kidnapped. Arc 2, Aaron gets kidnapped. Arc 3, Aaron gets kidnapped. Arc 4, Aaron doesn't get kidnapped.
I know, it's surprising, isn't it?
Also, Levi fighting Bigfoot was so awesome. I took a screenshot in the general discussion.
Well, it's not much of a fight. It's just
Levi just completely curve stomped him, but it's so sad.
It's like, oh yeah, this is the one I need to watch out for. Oh,
right.
Yeah, but did you see the screenshot though?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Levi fighting Bigfoot in part 2. Yeah, that's great.
Please put that in the video.
Okay, yeah, I will. That's basically how that went down.
Wait, where is it?
In the general KWC general. That Bob's Burger PDF thing. All right, gotcha. All right.
I mean, it's basically it.
Yeah, I know. There's a very real satisfaction with freaking, sure, it may have not been much of a fight between Levi and the Beast Titan, despite all the build. Like, I will say that's probably my minor disappointment, is the fact that it's the Beast Titan is built up as, like, this super bad dude, but then Levi just completely curve stomps him. Don't get me wrong, that does make sense with what Levi's had to deal with before. Like, Female Titan, I'd argue, was, like, one of the tougher ones around because she's athletic. But
I'd make the point that that whole moment was exactly like the end of Infinity War, where Thor coming out of nowhere and hitting Thanos with Stormbreaker.
Yeah, exactly. That was a really good comparison, because it was like, yeah, there's a satisfaction with like the hero just having this one weapon that just completely demolishes Thanos, despite all the build-up leading up to it. So it's like, in that sense,
yeah, it was satisfying to see Levi.
Yeah, absolutely. It was
almost kill the Bigfoot, but then all of a sudden that stupid backpack one saves him.
Oh, right. Which I'm glad, because I want to know more about Beast like Zeke moving forward. I want to know more about him. I want to know what his deal is. So I'm glad he wasn't killed off here, because he is a character I do want to know more about, to see what the heck is he thinking. And I don't want to overhype it, because I hate overhype, because it does lead to disappointment. But I have a lot of I think because just between the other seasons, I have a lot of trust in Isayama that he knows what he's doing, even when it's completely what the hell is going on here. I am hoping that trust is not misplaced, because Attack on Titan has really just built itself up so beautifully. Yeah, and now we're literally in the end game now. Season 3 Part 2 is Infinity War. Season 4 is going to be Endgame. What the hell is going to happen from here? What's going to... Oh, yes. Stuff stellar. And now...
We'll tune in this fall for when it drops.
I know. I just hope that doesn't happen. That it doesn't, I'm hoping not, because at least from the few words I've heard of anime reviewers who have heard about the manga, that it does get better from here. Somehow. And it's how do you do that with everything that's been set up? How do you do that? So I'm damn well curious to see where Season 4 goes. So, and the other part I kind of like, it's a definitive end. We are going to be seeing an end to this series, and that makes me really happy. For as much as I love the world and its characters, everything has to come to a close, and I'm glad that there's, going to be a chance for that. Alright, so Birdman's listening. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to, be spoiled, so we'll stop anime spoilers.
Well, without Attack on Titan, there is no Al.
But anyway, Alex, you, in addition to that, on my request, I have made you suffer through watching the live-action movies.
No, I just laughed at
Oh
him
yeah,
instead.
no, you like watched it with the group and laughed at them, so maybe it wasn't real suffering. But what do you think about the live-action movies? How do you feel about them? And like, for KWC purposes, like, how do you feel about just kind of like all of that?
It's sad when the MILF got the best character development instead of the actual characters. Like I said many times, I find it weird Eren only became the Attack Titan after the MILF got eaten. Basically, the other Titans cocked blocked him, and he got super pissed off about that.
Basically, yeah. Friggin'.
Like, he wasn't even trying to save Armin, he was just that pissed off.
He was so enraged. Hey, don't worry, GVR. We're done with anime spoilers. You're good. Same with you, Birdman. We're going to talk movie spoilers, but I'm sure no one really cares about that.
I think I wouldn't say it's a minor spoiler. I think I've said it before in the chat. The movie basically assassinates the characters of the Armored Titan and Mikasa.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Mikasa such a bitch? In the movies, I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate how easily defeated the Armored Titan and actually Colossal Titans were. It's like, remember when they were such a big deal in the anime?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, friggin', yeah, no, that's definitely, yeah, no, in hindsight, that's like, yeah, totally, like, Colossal Titan was, I mean, I like the way he was taken out was fine. Like, no, the heroes actually did. It was Armored Titan going up and, you know, like, shovel bomb in your throat, boom. It may have been, like, somewhat dumb and simple, but it was like, alright, I would take that over, you know, I don't know, I guess anything else. Oh, GVR wasn't concerned about spoilers, he just wanted to take a shower, which, you know, I guess that's good for you if you still want to watch the show, because, we pretty much went over all the spoilers we did within the time you were gone. But, no, but yeah, no, yeah, in the anime, the movie version, I think, the more I thought about it, the more it made sense to me that the Armor Titan may have been closer to a Bone Titan, like his armor's more like thick bones, because, like, it's hard enough to deflect bullets and whatnot, but it's clearly not hard enough to withstand, like, Eren's punches or physical attacks. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the actual Scalp Regiment had a better chance of bringing him down than the Attack Titan did.
Right, exactly.
And that's just sad.
Right, and yeah, that is pretty sad. But friggin', yeah, no, I could totally get that, especially with Mikasa. Like, I am not opposed to doing something different if it is done well. Even if it...
Oh, no, it's fine if they want to do something different. It's just the execution that's terrible.
Yeah, execution was really... left a lot to be desired. Out of a dynamic that's very different, especially with the fact that it's like, yeah, no, friggin', yeah, live action left a lot to be desired, despite many of the changes being of Isayama's request. It was like, you know, make Eren more relatable. Let's let Mikasa be the girlfriend that gets separated and, you know, becomes something of a hardened Titan killer, which, again, just would not be bad had it not been for, you know, at least the way the movie sort of executes it. It's like,
is that the author or is that just the director?
Isayama is the author. Yeah, Isayama requested these changes for the movies when Shinji Higuchi and Machiyama took over. So it's like, yeah, it's very strange.
Okay.
It is very strange when you think about it. It's like, huh. But I can understand Isayama's perspective of not wanting to tell the story a third time. Because, again, you got the manga, you got the anime, and we knew that a Japanese live-action movie just simply wouldn't be able to capture, I guess, the original spirit, I guess? Because it's like, you know, you would have had, like, probably predominantly Asian cast. Maybe unless it was, like, an international collaboration that it could have been done. But given the lower budget that the movie was tossed at, it was like, yeah, no, there was no way that was going to work. Because I believe both movies combined had a total budget of $30 million. And this is effectively a dark fantasy post-apocalypse story, speaking for the live-action films, that spans 2 movies. It's like, yeah, that's... I'll give credit where credit's due, but there's also, like, I think the movies just suffered from a really bad script. Or scripts in this case. Especially Part 2. I feel like Part 2 has, left a lot to be desired. Let me put it this way. The novelization of the movies, in total, Part 1 takes up 2/3 of the book. 1/3 of it is Part 2. That's how little Part 2 really offers in terms of, a substantial story. It's surprisingly very shallow. But friggin', yeah, I think, yeah, no, but I am super glad Alex is caught up with Attack on Titan because now he has the opportunity to write with the Titans. He knows how to handle it better. I am currently working on something of a Attack on Titan KWC FAQ. So if you're more familiar or accustomed with the anime and want to write them more that way, it's like, here are the limitations within the rule set. Within the rule set of KWC, since we're technically representing the movie versions by technicality. However, the way you can write them could be much closer to the anime versions. And for some, like the Armor Titans, appearance-wise, he could have the short hair. He just has to be white-skinned with the fleshy purple patches. So, all right.
Also, it doesn't help. Doesn't help with the actual films that everyone except for Hanji and Mikasa looks the same.
Right.
And maybe Sasha, so long as she has a bow and arrow or a potato in her hand.
Right, exactly. Yeah, totally. GBR said it perfectly. Alright, so think the anime versions, but shitty. That's basically the live-action versions in a nutshell.
Sasha's basically almost the same. She's really good with the bow. She knows when things happen. She eats potato.
That's it. The live-action versions are the oversimplified, one-dimensional versions of the anime versions.
Yeah.
Just think all your beloved characters, but with all the things you liked about them sucked out.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Well, that's the thing. If you try to make them relatable in that regard, or you try to change up a story that's good, it's like, well, are you just getting rid of what people liked? Mm-hmm. And the answer is yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm just happy Sasha got in the live action. Unlike some of the other characters who got butchered up and turned into other people.
Right, or were just completely axed entirely, like Erwin, which is a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's like the one character we can't get at all.
Right, and
Same with Penny.
I've tried looking. I have scoured the highs and lows of all what the live action has to offer, which includes the 2 movies, the 3-episode TV miniseries, and the novelization. I have scoured everything for substitutes from the anime, and I have been able to find a good bit, but not everything.
He personally tracked down the directors and writers of the live-action movies.
Personally tracked them down. But we did get Peanut, so that is good.
Man, GBR, I know the movie's bad, but you don't have to shoot it that much.
Oh, you guys can
it
hear
does
that?
have a lot of shooting.
Yeah, we hear something in the background. Something's going on.
Don't worry, it's just my dad collects guns.
Gotcha.
Likes to test them out.
That worries me more. I'm not. Was that supposed to put me at ease?
He's not
he's shooting at
he's not
movies.
stockpiling, just collects. It's fine. Trust me.
But as far as that goes, yeah. And hopefully one day I plan to make the KWC AOT thingy-majig public. Naturally, I'll probably make it public once Part 4 comes out, because there are elements that are pending that I don't want to say, oh, you can do this, until we figure out, if Greyshot and I, agree that's okay, we can implement this, but this way, or something. It'll make sense when it comes out. I think, Alex kind of knows what I'm talking about with a couple of these things, so...
I've seen the things.
Yeah, he's seen the things. The glorious Peanut. Anyway. But yeah, no, I think that about covers, the Attack on Titan sort of,
And yes, Jet Jaguar could use ODM gear.
Oh, that'd be great. It'd be pointless, but it'd be great. Because he could already fly.
Let's just say his thrusters broke. You say his anti-gravity fight thing broke that he somehow made himself.
Right. Yeah, no, specific circumstances lead to Jit Jaguar being unable to use free... Yeah, Jit Jaguar using ODM gear sounds sick. That sounds great.
No, Manila with ODM gear.
No.
You know what? I want to see that.
Hey, Ichiro has to keep up with him somehow.
Oh man, this is the best. Oh right, but yeah, bring it up. Yeah, I think that probably about covers that. I feel like there was something else I really want. Oh yeah, that's right, Greyshot. I wanted to talk with you something in post, but that'll be for post. So, all right. So that'll be after we are done with this session, because I do not want to announce something that is like, oh, potential spoiler for something I have in mind.
Yes, KaijuX is actually the real director for Godzilla vs. Kong. Wait, was I not supposed to say that?
Don't tell them I'm adding back into the movie.
It explains the racism.
Gosh darn it.
It's gonna have Godzilla call Kong the N-word.
Godzilla calls Kong with the N-word, yes. And then Kong starts off with the H-word. But yeah, no.
By the way, did you ever go over the Levi thing?
Oh yeah, the Levi thing. Yeah, I think we are enabling Captain Levi for KWC writing purposes, because we have found a proposal, more closer to a proposal than an actual draft, but a proposal where Captain Levi was slated to be the main character in an environment that was meant to be more faithful. But unfortunately, the other characters accompanying him, we don't know who would have filled what part. And because we lack that sufficient information, we are not going to be implementing any other characters that were mentioned in the interview. Just Levi. So.
In other words, Levi is now our armored titan, so that the strongest man title actually works out.
Well, I mean, it's not like... Shikishima is just basically... not Levi, OC Levi.
Lesser Levi.
But he is a separate character from Levi.
Dollar store Levi.
Dollar store Levi, yes.
You mean ranch dressing?
Yeah, actually. Because...
ranch dressing version 2.0.
Yeah, because that's exactly... Yeah, Shikishima was played by the dude who played Rando Yuguchi, so he is ranch dressing. They're speaking to one another. What are they saying? Some real unfriendly shit. Yeah, no, Minya with ODM gear, I am going to write that, and Greyshot will approve it. As I'll try and make sure it makes sense within the context of the actual thing. So that way it's like, okay, it's unavoidable. You can't stop me, Greyshot. It's now real. It will now be forever real.
Just set it in a dream.
Well, I mean, it's talking Minya. It has to be a dream.
Manila and Ichiro have to team up with ODM gear.
Yeah. He's been watching Attack on Titan, and he has a dream about Attack on Titan. There, I've solved everything.
No, it has not been solved.
Oh no, I
Very
haven't.
far from it.
It's a dream, so it doesn't matter. You can't go against
Yeah,
it.
you can't go against it, man. Sorry.
And he's just killing regular Titans, so you can't say no to that.
Or he would be just killing regular Titans. He won't be dealing the final blow or against any other Titans that may or may not be a part of the match. So
It's not Harley's AOT versus Rampage match.
right, exactly. So rest assured, dreams allow crazy stuff, but it also, yeah. Also, yeah, I have not talked to Greyshot about the thing, but thank you for the reminder about the thing. I needed to speak with them about that too. So.
All right, let's end the episode so we can talk about the thing. Bye.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, technically we've been going on for
2.5 hours.
2 hours, like 2 3/4 hours actually. Yep. That's how long.
By the way, I didn't realize Hanji was also running for president.
Oh yeah, totally. Freaking Hanji is like it's Satomi Ishihara for Hanji in the live action films. I didn't know Kubal used to be a commander.
But that's the thing. Did Shikishima get his mineral water?
Did he? No. No, he didn't.
Because apparently you need that to be a Godzilla fan.
Anyway. Is there anything...
Yeah, screw the other knowledge. Mineral water for the win.
Yeah, mineral water! Freaking
I'd rather have someone berry juice.
But, anything else to potentially bring up, or should we end the episode here?
End it.
Bye, everyone.
Anything else? Greyshot, you don't have anything else maybe to bring up?
Nope. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to contribute.
Okay. No KWC. This one's run long enough. Sorry, I know you like them, Birdman, but yeah, no, I think this one's run long enough. We're
all tired.
Yeah. We'll have one next time. I think next time should be good. This one I definitely wanted to go over Alex's thing with Attack on Titan. That is for sure. So yeah, we'll
happy 5th anniversary, by the way.
Oh yes, I forgot. Yeah, happy 5th. This is the 5-year anniversary. We technically had a video already using the Attack on Titan theme, influenced by Alex's newfound love for the material. So,
And also, KaijuX's YouTube channel has over 400 subscribers.
hooray! That too. 400 subs special. Everything about this is turning out great.
I only have 1/10 of that.
Oh, it's okay, man. Just give it time. Just give.
No.
Oh, damn. Anyway.
Just clickbait more.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? That's how you get the.
Sorry, I don't feel like being a douchebag.
Every thumbnail needs a red circle with a red arrow pointing to it.
And a shocked reaction.
Or a big amorphous face that doesn't resemble a human being anymore. But anyway. Oh yeah, this has been this month's KWCC. Happy 5th year anniversary. Happy 55th to Gamera. And we'll see you next time with the conclusion to the Gamera month by then, hopefully. So, anyway, we see you guys later. And take care.